SoundCloud.com/chaotic flame. I'm here with my guy Lyle Omolayo, and this is the Ugly Duck as Fuck review. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, bro, I'm splendid, man. I'm splendid. Recovering from some losses. Rest in peace to my Uncle Jerry. Lost him yesterday. And excited to share. Excited to share, man.
All right.
Pleasure
with
to
that
be here.
what do we got going on here? We got this Ugly Duck AF as this title, Ugly Duck as Fuck. Do you want to give any insight to this?
Yeah, man. I'm Lyle Omolayo, one half of Negros Americanos, Plainfield representative. And Ugly Duck as Fuck is the story of the underdog. It is the story of the undesirable. It's a story that the oligarchs and plutocrats or the white supremacists, might call us human animals, right? This is the tale of the underdog. Anybody who's ever been undesirable, slept on, outcasted. This is a culmination of those experiences. So I'm not speaking from a perspective of the guy on the top of the hill who got it all. Nah, I'm the dude who's getting spit on. Okay, and I wrote this actually during the time where I was in a valley. So I discussed that on this album in detail,
Hey, let's get right into it. The first track is called Rise and Shine. Now I've heard this album already. I was privy to this before everybody listening to this. I actually got to live with this for quite some time. It's actually very special to me. You might have seen me in the mornings say Rise and Shine and do it again and do it again. Well, this is where that comes from. The name of this track is called Rise and Shine. Now, do you want to give any background to this song before we play it, or would you rather do that after we play it, or both? What you want to do?
I was just hoping the Queen of England was still alive by the time I put this out. So, like, it could be insensitive to her. But she died. So, fuck her and fuck the prince and fuck the king. So, fuck the whole entire royal family of colonial powers, which is the reason why we speak in English over here. So, may every devil, demon, or beneficiary from white supremacy or for colonialism shriek when they hear this. And may every victim, everyone who's oppressed in the world feel comfort when they hear this. I spit to comfort the afflicted and to afflict the comfortable. That's why I'm here. Everybody has their own place, right? That's why I'm here.
That was heavy. And with that being said, this is Rise and Shine off of Ugly Duck as Fuck. Track number 1. Let's go. Let me know if you can hear this, sir.
We're here. Jersey. Ugly Duck as Fuck. But listen. First, rise and shine and do it again. Do it again. Rise and shine and do it again. Come fuck with your man. Rise and shine and do it again. Do it again. Rise and shine and do it again. They took all the land, yo. First off, fuck the Queen of England and every European pirate and off the Caribbean. Gold Coast, Turtle Isle, Brazil, Suriname, based on nature a threat. They want to murder Lyle. I wonder if the situation would flip for hatred to live. They had to teach a hatred to kids, or were they born with hatred within? I wonder. Damn. Rise and shine and do it again. Do it again. Rise and shine and do it again. Come fuck with your man. Rise and shine and do it again. Come do it again. Rise and shine and do it again. They took all the land. Damn. We all ugly ducklings. Sometimes we're in an environment that's not conducive to our growth. We're undervalued, not appreciated. You understand? Say one day more, you'll get through it. You know what I'm saying? What do they know? Our glow is internal. They gon' feel that inferno. Trust me, we're gon' shine. We just gotta keep grinding, y'all. Stay ugly.
Yo, that's track number 1. And honestly, I didn't even want to say nothing because I love the sequencing of this album. The sequencing is amazing. And I kind of wanted to let it flow, but of course, we got to talk about the track a little bit, though, right?
Yeah.
little bit, man. How did you come up with I don't know, the first bar?
The first bar. First off, fuck the Queen of England. I mean, look at her. Look at her face. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that chick, right? And their whole family, right? They're not good people. They just aren't. They're beneficiaries of slavery. They're beneficiaries of colonialism. And I'm sorry, like if I can't wear a chain with rubies and diamonds walking down the street in some neighborhoods because I'll get jacked. How do you think the entire world feels about them with all their rubies and their crowns, and, walking around untouched for all these years? My hope is that when people talk about drill rap and talk about ops, I'm hoping that this, buzzes in their ears and the guns go from each other to whoever is oppressing us, who our real ops are. So this is drill rap. This is me spitting drill rap. The ops are the imperialists, the colonialists, the oligarchs, and the plutocrats. I do not see any lateral people at my level as ops. I don't. So also I'm inspired by Razcast, the MC Razcast from the West Coast. He has a song called The Nature of Threat. And that's why I said, based on Nature of Threat, they want to murder Lyle. Razcast, he's part of the Four Horsemen, you know what I mean? It's just ill, cool lyricist. Cannabis, Pharaoh Monch, you know what I'm saying? Killer Priest, Razcast, and Corrupt. And like the thing is, Razcast's song, Nature of the Threat, it's required listening for anybody who wants to have message-driven hip-hop and wants to figure out how can I put historical things into a lyrical context and make it flow. Razcast has the most profound critique of white supremacy ever in hip-hop in the song called Nature of the Threat that's on his Soul on Ice album. So there's no way I could hear that and not be moved afterwards, right? So plus, you know how everybody starts usually with their first track. Yeah, I'm doing this for my niggas that's locked in the pen, and I'm doing this for my So, I mean, this Ugly Duck as Fuck. If you look at the cover, some people from afar say, "Yo, it looks like blackface," and I'm like, well, that's what they see when we come down the street. That's what they see when they pay less. That's what they see when they take away our voting rights. That's what they say when we're discriminated and getting pulled over. They don't see an individual. They see nigga, and niggas can die. You know what I mean? Human animals, Palestine, they could drop bombs indiscriminately because what? They're not Americans. They're not us. Whenever you are othered, especially by a power that has the will and the means to extract, to inflict violence on your folks. Whenever you get othered, no matter who it is, if it's Latinos, if it's Muslims, if it's Africans, if it's Asians, whenever you get othered by the white supremacists, it means a bad thing for you and your folks. So first off, fuck their Queen of England. Okay? This is not niggas in Paris. Okay?
And if I could, like, how do you have such a hard and direct, how do you hear that soft piano and you're able to take it there? Like me as someone who even makes beats, like, how were you able to do that with that piano? Like, what made you hear that and go in that direction? Like, I don't like.
It's what came to my mind first, to be honest. I heard that shit. And I was like, oh, this is smooth. It's time to get real. I mean, you know what? What's interesting? I don't know, man. I'm diametrically opposed to evil, bro. You know what I mean? So just how easy it is for any other rapper to talk about killing niggas or wanting to blow someone's face off because they looked at him wrong. It's that easy for me to talk against evil. It's just who I am.
Well worded, sir. Well fucking worded.
It's harder for me to do that other stuff, to be honest, because I know better.
That was so heavy, bro.
Mr. Plummer was my teacher. I can't act like I'm a stupid ass nigga.
Shout out to Mr. Plummer. He needs to get a link to this immediately.
Yeah, I had Joe Plummer.
Plummer needs to get a link immediately to this.
I'm not your average run of the mill cat. You're different. You're transformed. That's why I said, like, rappers in Plainfield who went to the high school who had Mr. Plummer, you could hear it. You could also hear the ones that didn't, or that didn't adhere to his lessons.
Absolutely. With that being said, track number 2, back to the drawing board. You want to preface this with anything, or you just want to get into it? The world is yours.
Get into it.
All right.
Somebody walked by. Somebody walked by and knocked out the chord. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Back to the drawing board. Girlfriend left you. Your job fired you. Crash car same day, another job hired you. But say you thank the Lord. Back to the drawing board. But what you wanna do with your life? They ask me. I train, plane, bus, walk, Uber, and taxi. To meet, greet, recite, should I write rapping? I love mics like Savion loves tapping. OGs respect them and know that he wrecked them. And if there was a question, don't mind representing, dude. We could be like Wolverine and Sabretooth. Adamantium through your abdomen would use healing factor. Recover as I slice a rapper. Baki the grappler. Knock your ass backwards like Bizarro. Peace to the DJ, Napoleon, the legend, Saint Seiya on replay. Believe me, killing MCs ain't easy. Without rap, still wash your windows with a squeegee. Whether Mario or Luigi, my flying flower power make that ass get beneath me. Somebody walked by, knocked out the chord. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Back to the drawing board. Girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash car same day, another job hired you. Still you thank the Lord. But back to the drawing board. Somebody walked by, knocked out the chord. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Back to the drawing board. Girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash car same day, another job hired you. So you thank the Lord. Back to the drawing board. Yo, sometimes you gotta start over. Break up, move away, heal your heart, soldier. No, it's not over, new beginnings. Take growing pains, it might seem like it's over, but there's more to gain. For sure, I've been through it many times before. Who am I to judge? I've been high and low. From rolling in dough to nowhere to go. Also played the fool too and fell in love with a hoe. Problematic, try to fix me, I'm an addict. To gain experience points is a habit. Level up and take a look within. No, you are not a duplicate, believe in yourself. Maneuvering lucrative like Marty and Ozark. Go hard but go smart, lay low, no fancy shit or go-karts. Got epiphanies, eventually get so large, respected in history like symphonies of Mozart. Somebody walked by, knocked out the chord. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Back to the drawing board. Girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash car same day, another job hired you. Still you thank the Lord. But back to the drawing board. Somebody walked by, knocked out the chord. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Back to the drawing board. Girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash car same day, another job hired you. So you thank the Lord. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, let that beat, let that message too. By the way, that's a heavy message. By the way, you are on mute, brother. You are on mute.
There we
But
go.
that's track number 2. Back to the drawing board. Anything you wanna personally say about that track?
Girlfriend left me. My job fired me. Crashed the car. I mean, it's as real as what? First Day Out by T Grizzly. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking my own personal truth. I'm rapping about what I know. You know, I've been high and low, nowhere to go, from rolling in dough. Also played the fool too and fell in love with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just a page in the diary. This is a chapter in what happened in the life. And then it follows up to, it goes up to Lawrence. And that, you know, that's Lawrence from like Insecure. Cause like this is for them dudes, including myself. You know, you make a joke and your girlfriend doesn't find it funny. You find your ass on the couch. Yeah. This is for my dudes who sleep on the couch, you know? Kicked out the bedroom type shit.
All right, here we go. This is Lawrence. And once again, I love the sequencing. So here we go. One of my favorite tracks off the project right here. Track number 3, Lawrence.
Yeah. Sleep on the couch. Lawrence. Yeah. Another night on the couch, Lawrence. Another unpaid performance. Feel I'm progressing like a tortoise. Rap career got rigor mortis. Fortunate to live but wanna thrive. A nigga barely getting by, still fly somehow. Snoop, Dave Chappelle. Dating on a budget, silly made out well. But never gave up on Mary Jane. The Peter Parker with the side piece, the Lois Lane. Never lacking with honeys, but lacking with the knack to stack monies. Adjust the chin strap, dummy. No wonder your reflection is crummy. Catch a whiff, expression is gummy like Olivia Pope. No dope, be slang son. Coming from the state of the rapper slang tongue. Jersey native innovative. Lawrence. I'm Lawrence.
And then the beat just rides out from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll cue you too on some of the ones that I would say like we gotta play to the end because of how it goes into the next. Might even say pause it and then you know what I mean?
Yeah. The world is yours. Just let me know.
Yeah. So with Lawrence, man, I mean, self-explanatory. Stoop Snoop. You know, Lindsay, my sister, she would call me that Stoop Snoop because if you saw Half Baked with Dave Chappelle, Stoop Snoop on the stoop is, you know, Dave Chappelle and them, they're starting to roll up. And then that dude, oh, what y'all about to do? Oh, has no weed, right? But just joins the cypher. I don't know. Coincidentally, I just found my place. I found myself popping up in, you know, they were already about to do what they're about to do. And somehow, you know, pockets empty, bro. I just happened to drop in.
Yeah.
You know?
Lord.
You know? But also rest in peace to Slang Tongue from the legendary Outsiders crew. Peace to Pace One, Young Z, you know what I mean? As is to, you know, Rod Digger, Do, you know, all of them brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That's a crew. Slang Tongue. His lyricism, if you listen to an early Slim Shady, greatly influenced by Slang Tongue. And he actually passed right before the Nightlife album came out. So, you know, screaming his name, you know, because he's a OG from Newark that his life was taken too soon and didn't get the, you know, the respect he deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lawrence, yo. It's Lawrence.
As we proceed, do you want to proceed chronologically for now? Track 4, All Might?
Continue, yep.
All right, here we go. This is All Might, track number 4 off of Ugly Duck as Fuck.
What you wanna do, what you wanna do, kick it, what you wanna do, what you wanna do, kick it, what you wanna do, what you wanna do, kick it. Wanna get in it, you, yo. With my all might, I wanna tap it. Gave her one for all and fell flash in Midoriya, out in Historia, Queen Scene. Heavenly things, Sailor Moon reigns on a journey like my brother Odysseus, who's blessed with Penelope, who's also the wittiest. Down for whatever, no Sir Lancelot or Guinevere. Princess Amunda hoses hit the ground when I'm here. Ex-buster, charge up the thrusters, warp speed pellets from the musket. Your X-Man better duck if I pump it. Ain't no telling how protective my love is on the property of fuzzy lumpkins. Back to loving, Ryoko couldn't get enough of it. Feel like Tenchi Muyo as a Muppet. Miss Piggy, Elvira, Poison Ivy, Hickey. Misty tried to slip me a Mickey Mouse adventures. Old ladies, remove your dentures. They thirst for Urkel suspenders. Zone of the enders. There are no pretenders. Live from the Turtle Island defenders. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Kick it. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Kick it. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Kick it. Yo, I wanna get it. Yo. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Kick it. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Kick it. Yeah, I wanna get it.
Boom, you can stop it right there. I want to say this real quick. Shout out to the Hess man. Shout out to Martin Hester. As a lyricist and as an MC, this brother, he's been spitting since we was in school, you know? And Martin is one of them dudes that he's got, I said he was like the Plainfield DMX in terms of his bluntness. You can't muzzle, any Hester, period.
Yeah.
Gonna speak it.
Facts.
Like, yo, I remember Hester hearing some bullshit that we were spitting in high school and checking us. He's like, bro, you could do better than that. You could do better than that.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
So I appreciate him for holding us to the standard of truth. You know what I mean? So now I was spitting bullshit before. Not anymore. Now I'm spitting my truth. And with All Might, I don't know if you watch My Hero Academia, if you know about All Might, he has one for all, right? With my All Might, I want to tap it. Ha! Gave her one for all and fell flaccid. Okay. So there's
We all been there.
Yeah, you said we've been there.
We all been there.
Deflated, right? So there's some anime punchlines about love making in this joint. Ain't no telling how protective my love is on the property of Fuzzy Lumpkins. That's a dude from the Powerpuff Girls who was like, get off my property with the shotty.
Yeah.
And saying,
speaking of Fuzzy Lumpkins, like that's the next joint.
Next joint, let's go.
Bobby, rest in peace. Yeah. This one for you, yo. Yo, Bishop, the rap game is fucked up and twisted. Just got off probation and my girlfriend is distant. About to climb, yo. Yo, what's been on your mind, yo? I miss you. Rest in peace to Leandro Caproni. Latifah, yo, you been on my mind, yo. Never defeated till the mission's completed. Like Batman retreated, strategized, and attacked. And when they rebuked, caught you with a smack. Eating smellies, blessed by OGs to show me that it ain't about a trophy or everybody knowing who you are. What you do is more important. Pouring out emotions while you're roasting. Life and death is on the tongue, what you promoting. Quoting got me flowing. Feel like Billy Ocean, a Billy D. Williams as a Muppet. Sonic boom from the trumpet. You on the property of Fuzzy Lumpkins. Go on, get. Go on, get. Go on, get. Go on, get. This one goes out to anybody that's lost anybody that they cared about, that loved them, they held a special place in their life. Even with them gone, they're shining down on us. We got ancestors on our side now. Anything is possible. We all ugly ducks. We gon' rise right now. Check it. I just wanna live my life. I just wanna have a wife. I just wanna do my thing. I don't want no dookie stains, yo. I just wanna live my life. I just wanna have a wife. I just wanna do my thing. I don't want no dookie stains.
He held the note. He held the note.
Yeah. I don't want no dookie stains in my ass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wash your ass, boy.
That's an ode, you know what I mean, to our fallen soldiers, man. That's rest in peace to Robert Cepeda, rest in peace to Jermaine Reeder, rest in peace to Mr. Van Blake, eating smellies, blessed by OGs to show me. You asked Leroy Parker, man. Anybody, rest in peace to Omar Pilgrim. He got murdered last year, earlier this year. This is for the fallen soldiers and the people we miss. That Latifah, Leandro Caproni. He shot a couple of my best quality videos from Brazil. This is a rest in peace joint. To the folks we lost. 100%.
So far, no skips. No skips. Everything has meaning. Everything is flowing into each other. Like I said, pay attention to that sequencing. Are we going into number 6 here? We going into Tempest Bledsoe?
Tempest Bledsoe was the name of Vanessa on the popular show called The Cosby Show.
Hey, let's get into it.
Yo, ha! Check it out. Yo. Hey yo, she wanted my black sea or I wanted watermelon. The type to spark her heart and Noah's Ark a felon. Inundated with couple like thoughts. Previously gravitated to the criminal vault. Now I see it as a loss to toss up utopia. To play the block or jeopardize stroking ya. I can't get killed before we bring forth Zenobia. My third child who brought the oligarchs to Sophia. Packing biscuits. Every dry cracker ain't a Trisket. Goldfish get Cheez-Its twisted. Like the blunt bill, me, I may get lifted. But unlike dude, on a woman never spit it unless prompted to consensually. Now I'm in it. Haha, landed, now I'm in it. The aftermath of the body crafted. Pretzels make your schnitzel whistle and pray in a fresco. Look out below, before I let go. Heard from miles away by dolphins, echo. Had to sock it to ya, cause homie said so. With my black queen like Tempest Bledsoe, Vanessa, God bless ya. Yeah. Don't mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser, Vanessa. God bless ya. Yeah. Don't mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser. Vanessa. Bonessa. Yeah. Got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser, Vanessa. God bless ya. Don't mean to stress ya. Got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser.
Hey.
Yes, that's Vanessa. You know, that's the first. I mean, the second joint where I focus on the ladies a little bit. You know, I call them the intellectual sexual joints. You know what I mean? Where instead of saying, I was banging chickens in the, you know what I mean? Hitting it from the back. I'm like, she wanted my black seed oil. I want her watermelon. You know, we're all talking about the same act, but it's just the way in which we talk about it. You know what I mean?
Facts. What I like about that track, personally, I like the beat and I like the chorus that just Vanessa. It's going to be stuck in y'all heads.
It's extremely explicit though. The aftermath of the body crafted pretzels made my schnitzel whistle and paint a fresco. Look out below before I let go. Heard from miles away by dolphins. Echo. You know what I mean? With my black queen like Tempest Bledsoe. This one is inspired by Written on Your Kitten by Tretch. You know what I mean? How in Hip Hop Parade, he said, you try to act like something really big is missing, even though my name's graffiti written on your kitten. And then Tretch says, I love black women no ways, and disrespect ain't the way. Let's start a family today. It's like, yo, Tretch be talking his shit, but his recovery is ill. So we're the point we're like, oh yeah, I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that one for sure.
If you listen to Hip Hop Parade, the second verse, he talking about slaying them chickens. And then at the end, he says, I love black women always, and disrespect ain't the way. Let's start a family today. And when he does that, he puts his arms out like this, and then the little kid runs up to him and he hugs him. So it's just like he maintains his positivity, you know. So shouts to Tretch, man.
Jersey's own. Hey, track number 7. Hey, Nightmares with Nooses featuring Young Z.
Come on, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. If I could now, and this is where there's like I'm gonna just, they never heard it before. I'm gonna just let it rock. Let's go.
Yeah. Yo, nightmares with nooses. I fight fierce to be truthful. The truth is, we up against an enemy that's ruthless. Bigger than complexion, but let's not rule it out yet. I wrote this in the deep south. Confederate flags in treehouse. I beep out some real shit. I'm hoping that y'all feel this. But if not, yo, fuck it. For you, it really wasn't. With my family and cousins by the dozen spreading love. Overpower 50 cowards, then I give your moms a hug. It's all love. With me, it's consensual. Protect the black woman, put that on my left ventricle. In all forms, queens with degrees or raw porn. It doesn't matter for you. I go to war for a war-torn separatists. We ain't getting this. Freedom instead. Prison, death, or life sentences. Still find time to be present and recollect all the blessings. Sometimes dumbfounded by the stressing with complexion. A capital connection. Complexion, young capital connection.
I put a key a white girl like Jennifer Aniston on the head of your management. Your niggas start vanishing. Young, when I die, my bros can grind my bones with a microphone and design a clone. Beef white or African Americans, I stab them and bury them in back of the Sheraton. Dude just got flows, new fresh clothes. Lights on the truck look like UFOs. My style is Michael Jackson off the wall and Marley Marl on Cardi song at a Mardi Gras. Bricks is back, kids get slapped. They change from flipping pack to Christian rap. I spit ABCs in 1080p. You make believe. I'm AIDS disease, I came to ski. Then my dick grow back like baby teeth.
Hey, yo, Bishop is known to perform amazing feats and only deal with ladies that got amazing feet. Fetish. I'm in the club with some fellas don't get us cause they put all their focus only on ass and breasts as well. In that department I am also a specialist, but it's more to life. Folk be stuck on the same, that's why generations pass and don't nothing ever change. Youngins running wild. They tell me who is to blame, is it us? Or the ones that came before us? Non-violent, still a gun supporter. Only for self-preservation, wanna be peaceful, but will kill with no hesitation. Depending on the situation, rappers be killing niggas in they records, but never fuck with Caucasians. You know I love my people, but sometimes I hate them. Jealousy and envy got the hood in a frenzy. Shooting at me when I'm out the crib, I ain't the enemy. Cats be claiming the gang with no initiation. They faking, but wanna get offended if I say it. Now tell me, do that make sense? Do that make sense? Nightmares and nooses. Now tell me where your crew did. Negros Americanos.
Nightmares with Nooses, track 7. Gonna let it flow. Gonna let it flow. Hey, we're gonna let it flow right in the. Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back. Hey, Nightmares with Nooses. Give us some. Got anything you want to say about that last track, brother?
Yeah, I wrote it in the Deep South. I was driving in Chatham, Virginia, where I got fam, past Danville, and it's a lot of cherry pickers up there with Confederate flags, you know. And yeah, you know, I wrote that, and I said, you know, I'll protect the black woman in all forms. You know what I mean? Chicks with degrees or in raw porn. It doesn't matter for you. I go to war for, and that's how it is. You know what I mean? Our human family. You know, I talk about the black community first and foremost. I'm on the chocolate side, you know, so that's where I relate to first and foremost. And I'm not with abandoning my folks regardless of what condition they're in or what form that they express themselves in. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like if you a freaking Cornell West or like the most ignorant black man as possible or whatever, the system treats both of us the same. Yo, and Young Z from the Outsiders too, you know, he showed me mad love when he came home, and Pace One too. Showed me mad love since I met him. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a couple of these videos. If you look in the back, some of them I was wearing the mask, so you don't know, you know. But if you look at his last string of videos, he's done nothing but show love. And I've met plenty of OGs, man. But usually it's like, keep doing your thing, little nigga. Keep doing your thing. You know?
Yeah.
And Z, nah, bro. Z's always shown like from the rip since I met him. You know what I'm saying? So I love the Outsiders, yo. I love them cats, bro. Like they real. You know what I'm saying? They're real. You know. And Pace One too, especially, bro. Pace and Young Z have shown me personally a lot of love. You know, so I love them brothers, man. Because especially like coming up in Jersey, man. In terms of building with the OGs, it's always been easier across the water. You know what I mean? I'm building with some Queens OGs that's I love it, you know. But it's just great when you get the love at home too, you know.
For
so
sure.
Yeah, Nightmare Nuisance, and I got Bishop on there, my brother from Negros, and yeah, it's a family record, man. We talking about that shit, and then Z's doing Z, you know, he's being Young Z, you know. So
yeah,
that was a milestone to work with him. And man, that dude's so down to earth. I appreciate it, bro. Like for real. For all he's done, his ego ain't there. You know what I mean? It's cats that got 1,000 plays on SoundCloud and think they the hot shit. You know what I mean? Young Z is respected in this shit. You know what I mean? Like on some, there'd be no Eminem without him. You feel me? So peace to that brother. Love him.
Shout out to Young Z. Hey,
Out.
progressing here. Track 8, Give It All You Got.
Let's do it.
All right, let's make it happen. This is Give It All You Got. Ugly Duck as fuck.
Yo, my ex said she'd have bought my seed if I don't get a new job. But yo, that shit really hurt me. I'm one of these steady shopping my talents, cause my unborn seed life hanging the balance. If I get a call back, yo, everything is very good. But if not, she on the way to Planned Parenthood. She told her mom that I didn't even exist. Better single than with the nigga picking up shit. Caribbean and judgmental, but doesn't come from money, but looks down on niggas. Huh, yo, it's funny. You know my opinion about people of color benefit from civil rights, but looking down on a brother. It's like y'all waited till the coast is clear. Over my ancestors crossed the picket line, and now you're here. Show respect to natives, no matter the status. But back to my seed getting replaced with I'd rather fall on my face, shoot in the shot, than I try love and give it all that I got. Gotta give it all we got. Keep rising to the top, give it all that we got. Yo, I got love for you, but compatible we're not. But even still, I give it all that I got. Gotta give it all that I got. Keep rising to the top, give it all that I got. Yo, I'd rather fall on my face, shooting the shot, than I try love and give it all that I got. Gotta give it all we got. Keep rising to the top, give it all that we got. Hey, yo, I got love for you, but compatible we're not. But even still, I give it all that I got. Gotta give it all I got. Gotta give it all I got. Just shooting my shot. Born in the 80s. I like my mashed potatoes smothered with gravy. My ex called me lazy. But a brother was driving Miss Daisy here and there, near and far. Funny, she left me when I lost my car. It seems you gotta move just like Jafar to get the hop from the punana. You're not a street cat, but a deep cat. Hey, yo, peep that. Put your seat back, open your eyes like a sea staff. Know where we be at. Passports and other travels. Gratitude for life's adventures as the struggle untravels. Crossing borders with camels. I overheard wars of Sahala and Tamils. Britain supplied the ammo. One day, evil will fall. I'll gamble. Starting with self-doubt now. Get trampled. I'd rather fall on my face, shoot in the shot, than I try love and give it all that I got. Gotta give it all we got. Keep rising to the top, give it all that we got. Yo, I got love for you, but compatible we're not. But even still, I give it all that I got.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my ex said she'd abort my seat if I ain't get a new job. I was a garbage man at the time. So I ain't having no garbage man's baby. And that shit was ill hearing that from somebody. Thinking like, yo, you know, your DNA ain't worth reproducing until you get another occupation. I was with the wrong woman. With the wrong woman.
If I could.
I'm so glad like that it fell apart.
But how long after she said that did it take for you to understand that you was with the wrong woman?
Shit, longer than I should admit, yo.
Understood.
You know what I mean? I stayed probably a couple more months after that. You know what I mean? That's the same, you know, back to the drawing board. She said that I had to lose my car job, you know what I mean? For it to like, dog, this person's not for you. You know, one of the worst things in terms of relationships, if you're ever with someone when you're not loving yourself, you can't really even love nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I was at a down point in my life where I took a lot of concessions, bro. I took some L's, you know. Yeah. And so I allowed that behavior. So I have to look at myself, you know what I mean? And that's not the case now. You know what I mean? I'm floating in the best era of my entire life because I love myself and I'm able to recognize when someone doesn't value me, it's not my place to make them value me. You know, so give it all I got is about that. But I tried my best. I definitely did. I fell on my face shooting a shot, but it wasn't for me, bro. It wasn't supposed to work out. What I encourage everybody,
heavy, bro. That's a heavy concept, bro. That's deep. I felt that, my nigga. Like I felt that, brother. I felt.
Nah, for real. I think there's a prayer that everyone should do if they're ever at a crossroads or they feel that maybe their decision making isn't the best. Hand it over to God, okay? Submit to the will of God and just say, you make the decision for me. I'm telling you, in the not too distant past, okay, I was in a relationship that was not healthy for me. And I came to a crossroads and I just said, God, whatever's for me, bring towards me. Whatever is not for me, get away from me. Please make the decision for me. And like clockwork, in 24 hours, I was reversed from being in hell to heaven on earth.
Just like that. What I love is how every single song seems to be a direct. What happened, brother?
Nah, I said, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. After that prayer, I didn't have girl problems. After that prayer, I didn't.
Track number 9. In the words of 21 Savage.
Yes. Let that play all the way through.
All right, let's go.
Picture me going out, you know what I'm all about. My pep talk turn into a pep rally. I'm stunting on my ex, bitch. I'm just stunting on my ex, bitch. But I'm different, right? At least he'll figure it. Can't train a hoe, could never put me in a slut ball. I'm stunting on my ex, I don't fuck with you. You fucking ex rhyme. I do better off next time. She bit my lip and tried to leave me with a cleft line. Reaction had to suppress mine, but blessed to leave without a trace of herpes complex. Just to think, I risk it all for this broad. Ain't worth the stress of vaginal discharge. Back on my grizzly, catch beats like dog catch a frisbee. And got away without a hickey. Clean bill of health. Advance on a target, move stealth. And always secure yourself. Loving how to fight a pilot, kamikaze biologist. Omolayo, etymology is from the island. I put a lot of rhyming. I want to see it smiling. I'm saying bye like Max waving from the island. Where the wild things are, no one's saying the silence. I pass gas, then I dash, now you smell the picture me going out, you know what I'm all about. My pep talk turn into a pep rally. I'm stunting on my ex, bitch. I'm just stunting on my ex, bitch. But I'm different, right? At least he'll figure it. Can't train a hoe, could never put me in a slut ball. I'm stunting on my ex, bitch. I don't fuck with you.
Unanswered questions, love taught a lesson. Detoured and changed my direction. I spit the vent. Something funny in the air, it's a different scent. Only reason why I lasted, we split the rent. I won't miss again, I need a short shot. Listen for the door knockers, love when the war stops. Passion is weak, try to build, but you rather compete. Can't touch what you lack in your reach, I had to elevate. Time to pay the guy till you welterweight. Show and tell for every L you would celebrate. And still avenge my defeat with success. Sometimes we felt good, but they equal distress. You can hold on the love, I'ma keep the respect. And hang tight with the vessel when they're beating my chest. Press on while you toot your own horn like Charlie. Gotta wish you the best and hope you don't call me.
Picture me going out, you know what I'm all about. My pep talk turn into a pep rally. I'm stunting on my ex, bitch. I'm just stunting on my ex, bitch. But I'm different, right? At least he'll figure it. Can't train a hoe, could never put me in a slut ball. I'm stunting on my ex, bitch. I don't fuck with you.
People are struggling everywhere, for sure, and capitalism makes people struggle in really inhumane ways, in really, really undignified ways. And I know what needs to happen. I know it's systemic change. I know it's making the rich pay their fucking taxes. It's making sure that people aren't taking more than they need. Like when I was growing up, the rule in the house was that you don't get a second plate until everybody's had one plate. You don't get seconds until everybody's eaten once. And unfortunately, that's not the rules where we live. People are hoarding, and people hoard. And I think the thing that challenges my optimism sometimes is how much greed I see.
Yeah. Pause it there because I want you to press play from there into the second track because it's perfect. Right there. So in the words of 21 Savage, he had a song, I'm just stunting on my ex, bitch. Right. And I mean, peace. Peace be with you, And Jay Reed, he came through and he laid his joint. It's important that you know, sometimes we destroy and rebuild. You know, every bad one leads you to the next good one.
Yeah.
It ain't over. You know, and then I like that because like I just, you know, I use the mouth music. That was all me on the sample. Picture me going out. You know what I'm all
I
about.
like that on
You know,
on your DJ Premier shit.
come on, man. You know, necessity is the fucking invention. And at the time I had on DJ, so I'm still gonna get this shit done one way or another. So the next joint is called The Miseducation of Lyle Omolayo. So press play from In the Words of 21 Savage, and you're gonna hear a guy talk. Who I don't think he might like this next record, but fuck him.
Let's go. All right, let's do it.
And how much people get.
What do you think has made you this sort of enigma that people have been so fascinated by?
Oh, my Shakti. आज पहली बार तुमने काम की
It's
बात
Omolayo, baby. Yo. Ain't with the back talk, lame better back off. Mad I call you cracker, but you love to paint a black folk. Jam to it, dance to it, offbeat you jack off. Nick Cannon looking for a smack off. Don't give a fuck about Leo, I ain't signing no cracker. Copied us, now Yakub is designing the cracker. Crackers think it's all peace till I'm lining the cracker. Clan hoodie silhouettes, outlining the cracker. Now your daddy dead, Betty for the Grand Dragon head. The beef been on way before any plasma shed. I shed light while you take a ride on the Leader Express to Little St. James. And if they in vicinity, make sure they feel the pain. Retribution for atrocities, now you were slain. You could bet it's loud. Fingers snap like the neck of a dead pedophile. Dump them in the now. I may not be here. I'm feeling like I might just leave before I start a fire or a fight. A million gorillas with some Molotov grillers who remember the Steelers and are coming to ignite. The toupee wigs of those who abuse kids, perform rituals where they tie your wrists. Summon demons, mix blood and semen. I pour a holy water in my super soaker squeezing until ain't none of them breathing. And after that, I'm leaving.
And that's it. Oh, you're muted. I don't think we can hear you, bro.
Pardon me. Yeah, I like that record, y'all. I love the beat. I love how it ends. So in effect, I love how everything is flowing. Once again, the sequencing of this album is one of my favorite aspects of it, brother.
And I might have spoken out of turn saying that like Rosenberg might not like it. Maybe he will like it. I know he didn't like Jay Electronica's album because of what he said, but he likes Griselda and he likes a lot of hip hop that has to do with killing everybody but white people. So I don't know the irony. So I don't know he likes Wu-Tang and their PLO style, but I know he's Zionist, so he might not like that. But perhaps he likes it because it's like jazzy Tribe Called Quest type shit. But I'm hoping he hears it and be dope to have conversations about it. But I don't rap for the approval of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I hope he likes it, but if he doesn't, there are others.
There are.
Are not my demographic. If someone cannot acknowledge the humanity of another human being and like believes in just like genociding a bunch of people, I don't expect them to hear this. I honestly, you know, I don't want to be on any oligarch plutocrats or any Zionist playlist. I want them to hear me and hear like, I want it to burn their ears. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, is it hip hop? Is it really hip hop if they could play it and don't feel threatened?
Wow.
I don't think
bro, that's an entire conversation right there. Wow.
Yeah, they were scared of NWA back in the day because they knew who they was banging on, you know? NWA, when they lost Ice Cube, they lost their consciousness. You know what I mean? No Vaseline type shit.
I kind of gotta agree with you. I was just thinking about it for a second. Well, I could definitely see that how Ice Cube leaving could definitely change the sentiment of the entire group, or definitely like if Ice Cube probably was the moral compass to a lot of the things that were happening with that group.
Yeah,
only one that didn't sign.
Yeah, man. Next joint is called Chocolate and Mayonnaise, and I mean,
let's try it out.
You were mine, now you're gone. Now she's gone, yo. Shit. Thought I had someone. But she's gone. Come on, baby. Yeah. check it. Hey yo, I'm happy, maxing with a black queen. Not insecure, but we're reenacting the last scene. I'm Lawrence, she hit a high note from the performance. Catered to a gorgeous, aura enormous. Adore this queen from that's unimportant. Her orifice is like the habitat of a porpoise. For head kiss, absorb it, consensual forfeit. Omolayo, applying remedy to the torment. I've been on the love caravan, pitching tents from the field to the cattle ranch. That's when she grabbed my hand. What's happening? The eyeballs must have had a track to beam or just a cam. And then we reenact the scene. No Vaseline, natural juices from your caboose. It's saccharine. Leave a sweet tooth toothless, not battling. Synchronized from your thighs to your mind. Release in your crease, manifest in a new design. So divine. She was mine, yo. But now, shit. Sometimes a brother wanna know what it's like on the other side of the moon. You know what I'm saying? Alright, check it. Yo, my grafted goddess, offspring of Yaku's projects, milk of magnesia, you need in the chocolate, vanilla. It's a salty mayonnaise killer, glacial, facial, looking in the mirror, bunny from the snow. You could just die from the fro, as well as the cadence of my flow. I wear a sweater vest where we go.
That's chocolate and mayo. You heard? A word combination nonetheless. You there, brother? Hey, he's back.
Yes, sir. Hear me? All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's chocolate and mayonnaise. White girl, black girl, black girl, white girl.
Yeah, produced by Madlib, by the way.
Both of those, yeah. Education and chocolate and mayonnaise. Those are off of Freddie Gibbs albums. That's rapped over those beats. Freddie Gibbs has a song, Education. This is the Miseducation, right? And he has a song called, I think, Patience. And I just did chocolate and mayonnaise. It just made me think about black women and white women. Me and Jordan, we were going to do a whole white girl album, and it was going to be called The Other Side of the Moon.
Wow.
And yo, we had themes from like Tiger Woods to OJ Simpson on that joint. And you know, when we get the time, we'll do that.
Yo, that is such a creative and interesting topic, bro. I mean, concept, not topic. A concept.
Yeah,
a white girl album, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking in my head, what does he mean? Then he's like Tiger Woods. I'm like, oh,
from
OJ.
Woods to OJ Simpson. You see that, like, and everything in between.
I would listen to it. I'm here for it.
Jordan Bishop, let me tell you, Bishop, his creativity, in my experience, is unmatched as far as how we blend. I feel like I can't create better with anyone else than this guy, lyricist wise. As Negros, we do the fusion dance, man. You know. So yeah, the next joint is seppuku, which means ritual suicide, which is a practice by the samurai, where it's like if you don't respect your opponent enough, or you don't want them to claim victory over your death, you take your own life in honor. And so I'm asking, or I'm promoting the idea. I don't want anybody to commit suicide, right? But career-wise, not every MC needs to speak. Sometimes silence is better than whatever is being shared. You know, just gotta ask yourself, is what I'm saying better than silence? Does this have to be said? Is this necessary? Right? So that's what this is. It's a take off of a line on my first album. I started a song called The Emperor on Imagine. I said, foolish guys, you should commit ritual suicide like a samurai and have an honorable death. Put the mic down and stab katana blade to your chest. Pull to the left and watch intestines fall through your flesh, because you're testing my knowledge and skill. I won't shoot you in Halo. I'll just gun butt you for a kill. From the stage, the 3D, you meet the same pattern. Something Capcom or Sega Saturn. With my dragon uppercut, leave your chest like Sagat, so you know what's up. You know, just talking shit. This is pure braggadocio bar rap. That's all for those cats who like that type of stuff. Because sometimes, I don't know, man, people think you can't do more than one thing at the same time. They think like, if you're an intelligent MC, you have no bravado, or if you have bravado in the street edge, you have no intelligence. It's like, You can have it all. You know?
Exactly. Track
And
12, Seppuku, right here. Here we go.
Yeah. Check it. Yo, once a homie. I had a dead son, he was a phony. He claimed God body, but be snacking on baloney. Yeah, you know me. The kid loud coming from the field like you wanna hear rap. Well, this is what it feels like. Ill type of life, a rapper. Never had a mic adapter. I interact with whites, but I would never wife a cracker. I like to spit about some meaningful shit. Like the meaning is derived from the crack of the whip. What's the meaning to lie about yourself? You're inconceivable. You need to do. Stop writing rhymes, save a tree or two. Save all the war raps and save peace for me and you. So save all the war raps, save peace for me and you. Heathens do not know that hate's in they spine. They possessed by a demon while they writing they rhymes. Yo, these hometown heads, they be biting my lines. If he spits something hot, yo, it's probably mine. Hey, yo, it's probably mine. Yo, foolish guys, you should commit ritual suicide like a samurai and have an honorable death. Put the mic down and stack a katana blade to your chest. Pull to the left and watch the test it's fall to your flesh. Bless.
pause it right there. Just pause it right there. All right. So, thank you. That's that track. You know what I mean? Just telling these guys like, yo, get out of here. Get out of here. I look at MCing the same way as martial arts. Okay, same exact way. There's a belt system involved. Okay, and there's no way of us telling who got what type of belt. Really, we need to come up with a metric for this so that if someone who's like a yellow belt, they can't really disrespect somebody who's got an orange belt that's above the yellow. You know what I mean? Or if they got a white belt. I learned at Plainfield Performing Arts from Miss Sherry, Sensei Little, Tang Sudo. And bro, it took me 2 years to get a white belt. You had to earn a white belt. We had a naked gi. A gi with no belt. You ever see that? This not Tiger Showman's karate. Yo, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Pardon me. Yeah, the gi with no belt or nothing, just the little strings on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Just the little strings, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I had to break a board to get my white belt as a kid, bro. I was so happy to get the white belt. You know, it took me 2 years to get the white belt. You know, so I feel like in terms of hip hop and raising the bar, we should all be trying to better ourselves. You know what I mean? And push ourselves to new heights. And I don't know, man. I'm just not impressed by lackluster shit. Not. Yo, I seen Kendrick rock last year. Dolo for 3 hours. Breath Control Crazy. I saw Nas do King's Disease and Barclays. Dolo for 3-4 hours by himself. Amazing performance. I seen the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Busta. All these guys, all my favorite MCs. And I'm like, yo, I aspire to be in the timeline of human history as one of the greats. You know what I mean? Not in comparison to anybody, but if I see another human being that's capable of like expanding their potential to the maximum, yo, why wouldn't I put that pressure on myself? So if I like anime, if I like kung fu, if I like martial arts, same deal. I'm trying to up my belt each time. And so Vegeta said this, right? Vegeta is looking for the stronger opponent. He needs a Goku so he can get stronger, okay? My Goku is Bishop the East Side Nappyhead, who I could spar with, and I could get better. If I continuously spar with weaker opponents, I'll become weaker. I actually get more from practicing by myself than sparring with weaker opponents. And so I'm like Vegeta until Bishop returns, bro. You know what I mean? So that's what that song is about like trying to raise the bar. So press play from that point on, and it'll get into the next song.
All right, pardon me. I was just if I could, I was just checking the. Hold up. What's the next track you want to go to? You want to go in order to Assault on Assaulter, or what track did you want to go to?
Press play on the end of Seppuku and let it run into. Yeah, just
got
press
it.
Play.
The fuck am I walking around hoping you bust me in the back of the head? No, nigga, I'm gonna bust you right now. And then your family will put you in the ground. Fuck up the next time you see me.
It's amazing. It's amazing how words like that got so many people killed.
I keep my
because
shit.
You say that shit to the wrong person, he go right out under the seat of the car, get it here, and slow your fucking with your cap back.
Assault and assaulter. 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 And the monkeys from that rock of Gibraltar. Yeah. Assault and assaulter. It's like this, y'all. Assault and assaulter. Check it out, y'all. Yo, hey yo, if rape is in your recipe, I don't want your ass next to me, even if you the best MC. A residential pedigree, malevolent. Call Bishop up, let's get the weaponry. Death for wages of sin. Here's the penalty. I got ill on assaulters. Almost made orphans out your daughters for talking pompous. I bring the ruckus to some girlfriend punchers. Send flowers to their mothers. Fuck your life, your mother's cries was scaring me. Gave them free coloring books for art therapy. Heads and landscapes, the sun's head fell into the landscape. The impact made the land break. It made examples out of cowards. Yellow bastards got pummeled in the powder. Now feeding flowers. Assault and assaulter. Assault and assaulter. Yeah, what? I said assault and assaulter. Assault and assaulter. Blessings for the ancestors on my altar. Been persecuted by a system that was too corrupt. Time to shift the vibration from abuse to love. All the evil perpetrated, we remember it. The lives of the victims and the souls of the innocent. Study history or the cycle repeats. The devil pulls the reins and he tightens the leash. Senseless, the loss of precious life in the streets. We wage war and pay the ultimate price for peace. The evil politicians, greedy constituents, inject the masses with that lethal known as ignorance. They ask, why am I a warrior? Why not? I see through the secret agendas inside eyes. Never courses cause the winds supersede the losses. We speak into the mic and give a voice to the voiceless. God's chosen be the redeemers, the overcomers. While these devils pushing fake stats, false numbers. These parasites, low life, bottom feeders. Targeting our life force to leave us all depleted. They can't control us with them tactics of intimidation. It ain't revenge, it's justice, vindication.
All right, pause it right there. Pause it right there. All right, so that's Ty Phoenix, yo. One of my OGs, one of my favorite MCs from Raucous Records back in the day. You know, she got joints for everybody, man. Very well respected in hip hop. And Polyrhythmatics crew. You might have heard her on the Reflection Eternal album. You know what I'm saying? And she's Hip Hop for Respect album. Half Woman, Half Amazing. She's put out several projects and has just been a friend, yo, and a big sister. You know, she actually worked with Leandro Caproni too, who passed away. Shot a video for her when he came up from Brazil. And that's my sister, yo, and I love her. You know, so like that's a milestone getting Ty Phoenix on the album. Like for me, for what she represents, just amazing. And then she said, let's change it from abuse to love. So she flipped the dynamic of the song, Assault and Assaulter. But yo, if rape is in your recipe, I don't want your ass next to me. Let that be known. You know, I don't condone that. We don't condone hitting women. If that's what you about, stay away from me. You come near me, or if I find out you touch one of mine, you know, ask my sister what I did to the last dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't. We don't you know what I mean? Got chaotic. Put him in the fiend, boy. You know, UFC ass niggas hitting the box and hitting the bag and stuff, but then gonna try to hit a woman. Nah, bro. That's when the full extent of self-defense gets employed. And I had a line: if I end you, how will you learn to change your mental? Sometimes going too far is consequential. So lucky for him, I have a conscience, you know, but I hope this brother learned his lesson and doesn't hurt any other women. And for anybody else out there, yo, you're a punk if you put your hands on a woman. Can't do that. Walk away. A lot of times they physically weaker in general, you know what I mean? Or if you're in an abusive situation, get out of it. It shouldn't be that. No woman should ever put their hands on a man either. I'm not condoning that, okay? It's not right. But if in the event that it happens, brothers, walk away, okay? I've gotten uppercutted by ex, kicked in the head, kicked me in the car, almost crashed into a Lexus, right? This shit happened. I've been in an abusive relationship. I ain't hit back. You know what I'm saying? The second you hit back, because we can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just something we can't do. Yeah, bring them in, yo. Bring
All
in,
right. We got Mike Morgan in the
fucking police, my God. That's why you call the fucking police, my guy. He not everything. He not lying at all. When that shit get crazy, you be like 911. You go right in the bathroom, like
911. Yo, call it exactly. Nah, yo, Mike
nah,
is dropping.
you 100. Yo, bro. First of all, being a black dude, especially if you date a female that's outside of your ethnicity, I ain't never dabble in the port. I'm listening to your lyrics. I ain't never dabbled in the port, but sometimes you date chicks outside of your ethnicity or whatever, and you were like, "Yo, man, hold on." They start talking crazy, put their hands on you. You go right in the bathroom, like, "Yo, 911, can you?"
Yo, but what's my man's name from? He was in Lovecraft Country. He had a white girl.
He's gonna do it right now,
bro. He called the cops on his girl, and the cops fucked him up and put him to.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it real, yo. I guess this girl went through his phone, and they said he was talking to other females. The other female he was on the phone with was Megan Good. Let me tell you something, man. If a chick go through your phone and see Megan Good in there, you probably gonna get your ass beat up too, bro.
She better respect game.
If she goes through my phone and Megan Good's on there, I'm out. She already know what time it is. I'm out, baby.
He'd have got right back. He was just. He'd have got right back. He'd have got right back.
Yeah. I was just hitting them girls. I was gonna get right back.
He was going
Trust me. He done. He like, yo, listen, I done switched up, baby. That's the new game, bro. That's the new game. A lot of these white chicks don't know. They coming in with these athletes and these actors when they just making it in. Then when they get in, like, dudes that probably wasn't getting the fine black chicks when they was younger. Now that they got the money and the status, they're like, yo, I'm choosing up, baby. But before it used to be the opposite. Remember, everybody used to go to the white chicks. Now it's like, nah, bro, we coming back home, man. Motherland, baby.
Bruh, you got Lori Harvey outside, bruh. Like,
yo, let me tell you something about this girl. People are like, yo, she's this, she's that. I said, I'm gonna keep it real. I never heard this woman's voice in my life. I don't even know what she sound like, bro. That's next level player shit, bro.
No, she's a pimp for that, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I never heard nothing she said, bro.
Real shit. Never heard one word she ever uttered. So I'm like, yo, is she really attention seeking? Y'all made her famous. She ain't really trying to be famous like that.
Now she got them signing NDAs.
Bro, she had Michael B. Jordan and Future looking sick. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yo, and before we get to the next song, yo, that meme is famous of Michael B. Jordan at that damn basketball game, looking a little scruffy right after the breakup, lonely as hell, and the camera stay on him for 30 seconds, yo. You can see the pain. You can see it, man.
So, yo, play Assault and Assaulter from there, and it'll go into Students on Pills.
Yes, sir. We're gonna continue on. Let's go.
You'll see where I'm going with it.
These names are crazy, yo.
Your spidey senses just went right up. I said, excuse me? He said, I'm in Plainfield. I said, how about this? Call me when you're free. No. You good? You hang up the phone and he told me it was good. Oh, all right. No, he told me it was good. Okay. The conversation when he told me it was good, but he wasn't in a place to speak freely to say, and I know that. I can see that. Yeah. So he gets out, he calls me immediately. 10 minutes later, says, I've never been to Plainfield. It's my first time. I said, hey, yeah. You never been to Plainfield? Well, what were you doing in Plainfield?
Here we go. The story, Plainfield, New Jersey. Some shit you can't unsee. For me, listen. I seen the father shed tears over his baby girl he raised for years. He used to feed her school in airplanes and wipe the bed, but now she walks like a zombie in search of pills. It's fucked up, but yo, I know this kid, a student I met during my substitute years. Yo, she had a bright future, yo, but hung with the wrong peers. 5 years later, next time I would see her by the corner store, touching on the wine in the corridor. Knees were on the floor, but yo, she wasn't praying, no sad scene. Her father hopped out the Bronco and saw his sweetie with some Quavo. Honcho, he stole off and yoked his daughter up pronto. I watched Pops cry as he took her to the hospital. They pumped the stomach. They found substance by the dozens. My advice to you, don't touch it. For real, yo. For real, y'all. Don't touch, touch. Real, y'all. Real, y'all. For real, y'all. Don't touch it. Touch.
Yo, Lyle. What's good? This is Professor Williams. I got a little message. You see, growing up in Jersey, Linden that is, there were great distractions, drugs and more. But you learned early to be true to yourself. Do the things that make you happy. Cherish the small things that you got. Love hard on those that support you, even in minor ways. Cause those small things do turn major. It's truly a marathon. Shout out to Nip. Look at me. Staying involved kept me out of trouble. Loving on others kept me safe. The only addiction I was blessed with was looking for more success. Even though that could be bad depending on how you look at it. That drive kept me working, even to this day. I stay reminded to remain authentic and love myself more than these titles. Those things keep that addiction safe. So listen, to those feeling low, keep going. To those thinking the current environment is permanent, that's false. You control your narrative. You control yourself. Let your only addiction be simply loving on yourself. Yo, Lyle, man, I love you. Shout out to Plainfield. Grandma, I miss you often. Rest in peace. Stay safe, y'all. Stay safe.
That's Students on Pills, man. And that's a true ass story. That's a true ass story. Literally, I mentioned Heads and Landscapes in my last joint. This is my book, right? Heads and Landscapes, her son fell into the landscape. The aftermath made the land break, right? For art therapy, gave this to the mother. Anyway, I was selling one of these by Berkman. I was by the corner store in Berkman. And I seen 3 of my students coming up. And I became a sub in like 2012. So it had to be a student. And I mean, this might have been in 2019 when I seen them. I was out of the Plainfield system as a teacher in 2018, I believe. I didn't return. So it had to be a student I had between 2012 and 2018. And like, I recognized their face, but as they got closer, they looked way older than me. And I'm like, you just graduated. Why you look so old? They turned fiend, I seen it's so sad when you see students that's younger than you turn fiend, bro. And I was literally selling a coloring book to somebody, and then they were like, ugh. And I was like, what? I said, oh, I know them. So when they pulled up, I was like, oh shit. And they got closer, and I tried to say what's up, but they, didn't want to say hello to me. And then I seen, one of the girls going around the side of the corner store with some homeless dude looking like they about to do something. And while all this was happening, the dad pulled up in a Bronco. I remember it was OJ, he pulled up in a Bronco, jumped out, saw his daughter about to please some homeless grown-ass man, and he took her off the block and put her in the car. And I remember she was so fiend out, her head just went and hit the side of the car. Like she was nodding off. And the father, he was banging his head into the driver wheel, the steering wheel, and praying to God. it was the saddest thing I ever seen, yo. A dad taking his daughter off the stroll. You know what I mean? Like fiend out. So I said I seen a father shed tears over his baby girl he raised for years. Like I wish I didn't have to write that song. I just saw it and then wrote about it. That shit happened on Berkman, bro, on the East End. That shit was mad sad, bro. So that's to me, seeing folks, especially like we, in our generation, we're a crack era. We grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like we were born in the middle of that. But like to see people younger than us, like, yo, that shit it really fucked with me, bro. Cause I remember them when they were in high school and like full of energy and life. And now they just like
fiend out.
Bro, that shit, it's crazy. It's just it's the way you can't feel like when you see that, like, because I remember the light and then how like life just happened.
Life hit you fast after high school, and I'm pretty sure it's a little different from you since you actually used to like teach and facilitate education to the youth, and you were in that building, you had a connection with these kids, you know what I'm saying? And then to see them, a decade later, like in that condition, definitely, I would feel some type of way too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand.
That shit hurt, bro. It's wild being on the other side, like as a teacher.
Yeah.
Like, sub and a TA. And like I bounced around to all the schools. I remember my first time subbing at Maxon, it was a computer lab. Yo, I go into the computer lab. Yo, the kids are sword fighting with the keyboards. This is when I just yo, they was like
keys everywhere.
I was like, yo, this is the most ignorant shit. Yeah.
Bruh. How inconsiderate. Like, kids swinging keyboards and sword fighting. It's gonna be a rough year.
Yo, I remember when I first started, I was like, damn, what the? So it just looked, remember when we were maxing, we was probably doing all types of ignorant shit, but it was fun at that age. But it just looks different as an adult. Like, yo, what the hell, yo? And especially coming back from Panama where like kids didn't have those resources in the same way at all, So yeah, man, that's Students on Pills. Next joint is Nice and Smooth Tadpole, and it's just the ode to Greg Nice and Smooth D, because I'm part of the rap duo. So Negros Americanos, we're much influenced by Nice and Smooth, because to me, them brothers, like, all right, Nice and Smooth, they still were lyricists, they still have fun, they still had great live performance, and they brought out the ladies. You know what I mean? And I pride myself in terms of like Negros Americanos, like we always sold more t-shirts to ladies. If we put up in the show, more women would come out than men that supported us. So our base has always been more female than male in terms of our support. And I like that because I'm not a fan of the Sausage Fest. You know what I mean? If I have a choice.
You don't want to be in the club playing Music 35.
Move Music 35.
Yo, Joe Budden though, I'm gonna tell you, okay, so it's a lot of dudes that like Joe, but yo, I remember
we all know. We know.
He got them ladies too though, back in the day. I remember I went to SO
back in the day now.
Yeah, yo, padded room. I saw Tahiri, bro. She, you know what I mean? And like, so is he's one of those guys. He opened the doors for a Drake, bro. For real.
We already know, man. We already know.
Yeah. We definitely had that conversation, with the proof, but not to go in that direction. Let's so this Nice and Smooth Tadpole. Ready for it?
Yeah.
On this track.
All right, let me put the visual back up here. There we go. All right.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Before we start, who was shout out the producer of the last track right there.
All right, the last track, producer number 14, Students on Pills.
Emma Pia produced Students on Pills.
All right, I got it up on the screen for everybody. Emma Pia produced Students on Pills.
Easy shit. Yes.
All right. Next track, Nice and Smooth Tadpole, produced by Della.
Dela. Yeah.
Dela. All right, let's get it.
Which is funny because we just had the whole conversation
Yeah.
Tadpole, bro, yo, give me some more, give me some more. Used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. Nice smooth, baby. Used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. Nice and smooth, baby. Ha. Yo, ha, yo, hey yo, a hot hood rat's mouth is twisted upward on the upper with lifted. Perhaps caught a whiff of the Negro enigma. Rap scriptures over daylight fixtures. In the bricks and the moon eclipses. She licked the lips and she blew me kisses. Rubbing on my licorice, I'm gripping the biscuits. Buttery biscuits, her hips twist something ridiculous. Feeling like ice is my missus. Guess who this is taking me to work? Legs like garnet on Steven Universe. Wasn't leaning on the purse, so wild what you call it. Only with coupons, I'm coupon ballin' for show. Love how she rocked the flow like Buster with an empty plate. Give me some more. Yo, give me some more. Yo, give me some more. Give me some more. I used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. Yo, give me some more. Yo, give me some more. I used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. I'm busting rhymes at the cookout line. Hey, yo, I'm hungry. The Afro Samurai headband, no one above me. Yo, give me some more. Give me some more. I used to be a, yo, I left my Bluntville on the light rail. Do you have a spare? I wanna put one in the air. And right before we spark, may a brother fart, let my flatulence slide as we take a funky ride. Multiply, divide, all the troglodytes who want to disharmonize. Black folk rap is what I do natural. What am I, an asshole? What am I, an asshole? Yo, hell no, no Velcro and ciphers with the best. Majesty tried to book me with Pumpkinhead and Zeps. I decline, piece to them, I'm Yachirobe in comparison. When it comes to cutting the cheese, ain't no comparing them. EO dub challenge, I still ain't ready for. When it comes to skills practice, I gotta get me more practice. My raps need Baptist, my raps burn the salt, hating demon out these crackers. Just give me some more, give me some more. I used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. Yo, give me some more, give me some more. I used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. I'm busting rhymes at the cookout line. And yo, I'm hungry. The Afro Samurai headband, no one above me. Yo, give me some more, give me some more. I used to be a tadpole, now I'm a frog. Nice and smooth, baby. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we shouting out our elders, our OGs, you know what I'm saying? Those who laid the foundation. Nice and smooth, what up? Big Daddy Kane, what up? Cool G Rap, what up? Red Man, what up? What up? Green Latima, what up? Naughty My Nature, what up? Joe Butter, what up? Ain't gonna do it, what up? Double XO Posse, you know what I'm saying? Every Jersey representer, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Peace to Ram, Rez Salih, Day Ones. You know what I'm saying? We out here. But yo, let it glow inside, you know what I mean? This is about the ugly duck. The ugly duck. They used to call me ugly duck. Yes. Ugly duck. You know what I'm saying? But yo, we're gonna evolve past.
I talk about we you know, evolving past that. We can form the spirit bomb. You know.
Yo, am I tripping, or does that sample the same record that D'Angelo sampled for My Lady?
You're My Lady.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Because I'm hearing that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit bringing me back. There's a lot of anime references. I noticed that.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, yo, I'm catching all of them too. I caught the All Might one before. I was like, yo, K, like, bring me in, bro. K, like, bring me in, because I'm like, yo, I'm catching all these shits. I'm like, you ain't say nothing. You ain't mention these shits. Like, I'm waiting for a Jujutsu Kaisen reference and shit.
I've lived with this album for some time.
You heard it way before me. Oh yeah, you heard it way before me. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that I'm a conversation of you talking about that conversation of you talking about nights. So I would assume that they.
Hold up, your mic, hold up.
Oh,
it's breaking up.
You good now? You good now, Mike?
So I would assume that they inspired this track right here.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yo, I said I'm Yachirobe in comparison. You know what I mean? Like Pumpkinhead, OG, PH, he passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
R.I.P.
yo,
Pumpkinhead.
so
Peace, PH.
I was supposed to be in a battle against Pumpkinhead.
Oh,
Me?
wow.
Bro, I would have got murdered.
That's different. That's a little, I don't know.
Yeah. I know I'm good, but come on, bro. Like, nah. Like,
that's what he do for a living. A living. You know what I'm saying?
I would have got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, I'm Yat Sharobi in comparison. And my boy Majesty, rest in peace to him. You know, he was a for EO Dub.
R.I.P. Oh, I know him. Actually, in fact, I feel, when you said that shit, I was like, damn, that shit hit me in the stomach. So, long story short, I was at the end of the week freestyle. Like, they had like something in the city. And a friend of mine was like, yo, come up here. So I went up there and I kind of bodied that shit. So I went there the next. He was like, "Yo, come to the EO Dub thing. We got this thing going on." So I get there, and he's like, I get to the stage. It's fucking Thurston Howell on stage. He's like pointing to me like, "Yo, this dude is nice, bro." What he didn't know is that I done had like fucking 4 Long Island iced teas before I got on stage. Yo, I couldn't remember nothing of my brothers. They was like, "Yo, this guy's terrible." And I felt bad because I could never make it back up to him and shit, Well, I'm gonna do it one day and shit, I mean, but I was like, God damn and shit, like, but, nah, man, whatever. Long story short, I fucked that shit up.
Bro, you're not alone, brother. You know, I let Madge down too, and it was a day when Africa Bambaataa was there. They passed me the mic, but I was blunted, super blunted. And by the time I got the mic, I was just like, yo. I just kept saying, yo. And if you don't go,
so I'm not alone.
Yeah, bro, we both took our L's, man. But nah, we gonna get our get back. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's all good.
So Poison Pen was like, yo, bro, what happened? I'm like, don't worry about it, yo. I'll be back.
With that, the first verse I was rapping like Greg Nice, and the second verse I was like rapping like Smooth B. And then I tried to make I left my Bluntville on the light rail. Do you have a spare?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ask you about that shit. I'm like, yo, keep it real. That shit is mad real, bro. Because everybody's done that at least once, yo. Like I'm listening to this shit, and I'm like, damn, I'm vibing and shit, remembering like, damn, I done did that shit before. I done did this before. I don't know about farting in front of a bitch, but a lot of I'm like,
I was comfortable, G.
I'm like, yo, he said match my flatulence.
It was a couple of them fart references in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but look at the cover, right? Ugly Duck farting. It's like shit coming out his ass. You know what I mean? Bruh, when it comes to cutting the cheese, ain't no comparing them. Like, ask my sister, I'm known for farting. You know what I mean? That's
I gotta ask you about that shit, because you be making mad references to farting and shit. Even in that joint that you gave me a long ass time ago, I'm like, yo, this nigga's big on the fart and shit. I'm like, yo, is there some type of like holistic reason why you speak on that? Because you're like, yo, don't hold in your flatulence and shit, because that shit will cause bowel problems.
I could try to make it up to make it seem like it's something deep or whatever, but not just be farting, bro. Like, I could say like, all right, farting is getting the shit off, literally, right? So if we get our shit off in my most authentic way, all of us have a particular odor. So when I say get your shit off, what I'm saying is spread your odor. You know what I mean? And I said I passed gas on the first date based on the look on her face. I know if I'm a taste and if she'll stay. And if she don't, that's cool. No feelings felt. Cause shit to she is potpourri to someone else.
Cause you already know that's like that's your fucking what do you call it? That's your fucking what do you call it? That's your fucking I guess a pet peeve to somebody else. It would be like somebody else. It would be like
your audio.
This is something that's gonna happen. Gonna come up. This something that's gonna come up a lot. This something you can't deal with my fart on the first date and shit. You might as well just pack your shit and get the fuck up out of there.
100%. 100%.
I feel you on that.
So I'm talking, and we from P Funk. We got funk. You know what I mean?
You a fool, bro.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm just saying. So like, you know, we funky, bro. Like, it's no way. It's in our genes. It's literally who we are. P-Funk. Yo, the West Coast has been inspired by the P-Funk. You know what I mean? So we got a particular odor
Big
here that
fact.
unmatched. Like, yo, the more I travel, I love Plainfield, yo, because like we got a certain type of like funk to us, yo. And folks who don't understand, they don't understand. That's why when that clip where Joe Budden was talking, you know, oh, you never been to Plainfield. He came in 2003 before Pump It Up. He performed Focus in the
Yes,
high
at the
school.
high. Yeah.
At the high. You remember that shit?
Oh,
yeah.
He did
Yeah.
Focus. Yo,
I
and
remember
bro,
that shit.
yo, he's part of my freaking rap origin story. I remember we were on the side of the stage and he was like, y'all niggas keep doing your thing. I was like, oh, he said, y'all niggas keep doing your thing. Yo, he said
it was a big deal when he came. I remember that shit.
Yo, I remember that shit too, yo.
It was
Oh God, I remember that
Joe
shit.
Budden and Olivia. She did Biz Ounce.
Yeah.
That's
and it was
crazy.
that dude,
They really made that happen, yo.
Yeah, poetry. It was called like Poetry in Motion, and it was that dude who worked at the high. He was mad tall. He's from Newark, and he said, "Yeah, come on." Like, he had the mad.
I can't remember the dude's name.
You know who I'm talking about though.
Yeah. I can't remember his name though.
He had them Steve Harvey suits like way before like everybody.
What the fuck was his name?
You remember that dude though, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
He was smooth. He was mad smooth. He was mad smooth.
Yeah, because when he said it, I said, "You ain't getting no damn Joe Budden. Get the fuck."
I got the flyer. I still got the flyer somewhere at home.
I was for certain. I was like, he's not coming. And I remember going up there, and it was so packed, I couldn't even get in that motherfucker. That's how crazy it was. Because by the time I got up there, they was like, "Yo, he really here?" I said, "Get the fuck out of here, man." I said, "Really?"
That was Desert Storm Joe Budden, bro. He was unstoppable at that time, bro. Like,
I seen him through the window. I said, "Yo, that's enough. Somebody gonna fight. Some going home."
That was an amazing joint. So like the Tadpole is just giving respect. Now Shake Weight, this is my Flavor Flav type record on the album. I always try to do like at least one joint to get some people some rah-rah. And this joint is pure fun. Pure fun.
All right. Track 16 of 19.
Oh, who was the last track? Who was that produced by?
Last track was produced by
De La produced the last one, and he produced the next two. De La, not De La Soul, but Creme de la Creme out of Montreal. No, he's really from Paris, moved to Montreal, now he's in Japan. And he produced a lot of the tracks on Rainy Season. Amazing producer, and we got good chemistry. I love the way I sound with his shit. Piece of De La. He's out in Tokyo.
All right, let's get it.
Yo, before we go into this next one, man, somebody, I ain't gonna say the name, man, but somebody was like, yo, they was comparing you to Nas and shit. And I was like, hold on. What you mean? What you mean? It was like, yeah, his voice inflection, this and this. And I ain't catch it. I'm like, yo, hold on, man. I was like, maybe I haven't listened to enough. But listening to this album right here, this shit did remind me of a lot of like what I was hearing on King's Disease 3 and like his vocal patterns. I was like, damn, I see exactly what they're talking about, man. And I'm a big Nas. I already tell you, I'm a big Nas fan.
Big
bro.
Nas fan. Yeah, I definitely hear it on the first track for sure, especially around the time where he get like, what you say, due to what? They want to murder Lyle on the first track?
Based on Nature of a Threat, they want to murder Lyle.
Right around that part. I heard Nas.
That's the highest.
I heard it a lot on that Peter Rosenberg track. That's what I was trying to come in on, but I'm like, he tried to skip over that shit because he don't want the problems and shit. We're gonna go back to that one later on.
Oh, the Rosen,
we're gonna re-talk about that shit.
Yeah. Shake Weight. Let's get it.
Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we are now flying at an altitude of 4,080 trillion feet.
Check it out
We
now.
are not quite sure where we're headed, but we hope that you're enjoying the flight.
Yo, check it. Yo, I was bumping Drake at the Drake house, eating best in town. Take out. Heard the ghost of George had to break out, but in the spiritual realm, no escape route. Artifice, my soul on fire like the arsonist. Before I spark the spliff, I gotta take a shit. No toilet paper, so I make the shit. Sock off, I scrape the shit. So explicit, couldn't take the shit. Got your girl begging for my plate of shit. Shit got broke, had to replace the shit. But sometimes you gotta face the shit, flush it now. Yo. Feeling good. Feeling great, how are you? I'm feeling good. Yo. Going hard in the yard with some shake weights. Erase racism, I hate. CP time, late. You gonna ask me how I'm doing? I'm feeling great. Going hard in the yard with some shake weights. Erase racism, I hate. CP time, late. You gonna ask me how I'm doing? I'm feeling great, nigga. Feeling good. Feeling great, how are you? Feeling good. Feeling great, how are you? Feeling good. Feeling great, how are you? Just shake it off. Yo, I'm out for the glory, yo. You got your mouth on the glory hole.
Repeat on a lot of records. I'm out for the glory, yo. Got your mouth on the glory hole. You know, and that's the shake weight, you know, and I'm just as influenced as Nas as I am by Redman. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah, I know. I before you even said it, I know that already. Because I hear the Redman shit all the time. Like, it's not even like it's not a question. Because if you know Lyle, he'll say that shit. Like he'll big up Redman a lot and shit. So
he's number
Redman,
one.
yeah, Redman is his number one. Very much like Eminem and shit. That's why I was like, yo, I respected a lot of shit when you were like, because people don't know about like Eminem's connection to the Outsiders, like Young Z, Pace One, shit like that. I knew that shit off the top. I'm like, damn, a lot of people don't know that shit. So when you spoke about it, I was like, yo, I'm glad somebody else is bringing it out. He does speak on it, but people kind of let it just go over their head. But it should be a bigger issue, man. He got a lot of style from Jersey, man. And even when
100%.
cannabis, same thing. Cannabis was coming down from Canada, hanging out with the Outsiders. Same shit. The Outsiders should have been as big as Wu-Tang.
Wow.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
Facts. Cause
There's always been a stigma about Jersey.
My favorite joint. There was a Stretch and Bobbito freestyle with all the Outsiders.
Yep.
And that shit is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yo, when Rod Digger is on, it ain't many fucking with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it was this site called years ago. It's called mcbattles.com, and you could find a lot of old Bobbito and Stretch shit on there. You could find a lot of material that you probably can't find anymore. That was one of the things that I used to listen to. This was like a little bit either before or around the same time that Napster was a thing. And this is how I was watching the Scribble Jams and shit. Like this is how I found about Juice. This is how I found out about fucking, oh my god, what's his name? God damn. Craig G versus damn, who was it? Craig G versus
Supernatural.
Yo, you know who I'm talking? Yeah, Supernatural. Craig G versus Supernatural, where Craig G won the first battle, Supernat won the second one. Then it was Supernat versus Juice. Eminem versus Juice. Juice destroyed Eminem. Rhymefest versus Juice. Rhymefest fucked up Eminem. A lot of guys fucked up Eminem.
Damn.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Yeah. the shake weight. I mentioned a couple things. I mentioned the Drake house. You know, and that's
Yes, I
Plainfield
caught
County.
that.
Gonna know
Yes.
what I'm talking about. Bumping Drake at
Yep.
the Drake house, eating best in town. You know, rest in peace to the OG.
Yes.
Come on. The greatest
You know,
jerk chicken in the world.
good.
My
So
man's parents run that shit, yo.
Yes. Greatest jerk chicken in the
Shout out to Randy and
world.
shit now.
best in town, yo. Trini. You know,
Yes.
it's ain't nothing
Oh,
better than town, bro.
they back open yet, man?
Yeah, we need
I,
that food. You know?
Need that. I think that they opened I think that they probably closed for the winter though. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
damn.
yeah, that
But
was
yeah,
my shit, man.
Yeah, any
yeah.
day. I used to drive out there from Elizabeth, man, pick up 4 jerk dinners and stack them.
Yo, yo, have you ever known another Caribbean spot to give you a brick of mac and cheese?
No.
They would give you a
They
brick
real
of mac
stingy,
and cheese.
bro. They real stingy.
Oh shit.
We
They
don't
be
have
super
that.
stingy with the sauce too, man.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
different.
but not best
I'm
in town.
this shit
Damn.
this album I'm listening to, it sounds super
I'm about to
Plainfield.
have to make some jerk chicken.
Only thing I'm not hearing, I'm probably gonna hear it later on the album and shit though. only reference I haven't heard yet is fucking which is funny because I'm looking at it now, it's almost like a passing of the torch. And when I say the name, you're gonna be like, damn, I know exactly who you're talking about. We may know him under another name, but the music industry knows him as Duke Booty. Mr. Fletcher.
Yeah,
He was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he was a substitute teacher at Plainfield High, and he also was involved in like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he was on Heal the World with Michael Jackson. I remember watching it. I said, "Yo, is this motherfucker in the same room with Michael Jackson and fucking Stevie Wonder and shit?" Like, so when I look at that, it's just like you also an educator who is like, all right, yeah, I'm educating the youth, but there's only so much you could do in the school system. At a certain point, it's like let me bring it into a musical form.
Yeah, man.
And I'm seeing the same parallels here, where it's
Yeah.
like some people just it's like yo they do it for money, and some people do it for purpose. Like yo, I'm living in my purpose for real. Like I'm living in my purpose for real, and I truly respect that. And I think we need more artists who believe what they say. Like I was having a conversation in the episode before when I was talking about the artists from the 90s, and the difference between what we hear now is that when I hear these guys talk, it's like I believe, like when they whatever they say, it's just like I believe that they mean what they say. And when
Yeah.
I listen to your music, it's like I believe that he believes what he says and shit. Know what I mean? Which
Oh
is
yeah, for sure.
100%. And yo, it's the ugly duck. So like feeling undesirable at that time too. You know what I mean? Writing from the underdog perspective, because that's where I was sitting. You know, and I just speaking my truth. You know, just from my and this is the remix, Tempest Bledsoe, the remix, Vanessa. You know?
All right.
I'm surprised you ain't kissed up the first time, Ira. I'm like, damn, this thing ain't never watched the Cosby Show.
You never watched the Cosby Show, Ira?
No, but like me and Lyle have spoke
He
about
did. He
all the
did.
metaphors of this album
We already
intricately.
know.
Yeah, we spoke, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
you don't give up anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy he released this shit. Like, he gave shit to me like 6 months ago. Like,
Yo,
you know what I'm
before you
saying?
play it, on a side note, I was watching this dude
Yeah.
Prim Hood Cinema do his like black sitcom ranking. You could check him out. He's funny as hell. But he put Cosby Show as like all right, like it's alright. Like a C out of an A, B. I'm like, that's crazy. I was
What
like,
did
that's insane.
what on that list beat the Cosby Show? Meet the Parkers or some shit?
Martin?
Martin definitely.
Okay.
Fresh Prince, he put his number one. I'm like, okay, I could respect that. But I think
Okay.
I think he did have the Parkers beating that,
Moesha?
man. I think
He
he
had
had
Moesha
Parkers beating
Cosby
Moesha.
Show?
I think he had Parkers beating Moesha too. I think he had. You gotta check it out, but I think he had Parker's beating Moesha, and I was kind of like, damn, bro, serious?
I gotta go back and rewatch
He
those
say
as
he
adults.
never even seen Parenthood. I'm like, yo, bro,
What?
if you are a black content creator and you don't know nothing about Robert Townsend, you need to go do some fucking research right now, ASAP.
For
You need to stop
sure.
everything you're doing and do some research on that man.
Remember, Joe Budden had that long line. He said, "What you trying to get into? Streets of instrumentals. Bum ass niggas remind me of Mr. Wendell."
Shout out to
Yo,
Joe
like,
Budden.
yo, come on, man. Parenthood. Remember Zaria? She was bad.
She
was
yo,
bad.
Reagan Gomez. Oh man, I was like, yo, that's man.
You know what's real sad? What was the chick from?
I already know who you're talking about. I already
know
know
what
who
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about. She was
yes,
on
yeah, she
video?
fiend out, bro. She fiend out.
God.
Yeah, that shit hit me hard, bro.
What was
that
it?
Shit
In the
hit me
house
hard.
with LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, yeah. She came back. First she got fucked up, and then she came back off rehab, and she was back fine, and then she went back to the streets, and she lost teeth, and I'm like, oh, it's a wrap for her. This ain't no coming back. It's over.
She started sniffing again. Sometimes.
Listen, black don't do crack unless it do crack. That's what I always tell people.
Man, that's heavy, bro.
It's serious. I mean, if she get them fronts done, I may still wife. I mean, I got to check your body count and your STD, your STD card.
Bro, what's it called? What are the things the crowns everybody's getting? What do they call them? Shit?
Yeah, yo, you should hook her up, man. She get them first done. It's nothing.
The joint cam. A lot of the people. What are they? Veneers.
Yeah, veneers. I ain't yo. Yeah, I was like, I ain't opting for that. I just got the regular braces, man. People was like, why you even get braces? I said, just because I wanted my teeth to be straight. And they said, your teeth wasn't already straight? I said, they was, but they wasn't straight to where I wanted it to be. They said, that's vain. I said, well, it's not your mouth, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Exactly.
I want to come out with them love and hip hop teeth. And then y'all start looking like, damn, yo, why his mouth look crazy? And them big
love and
doggy
hip hop
charm.
teeth, bro.
I look like Jim Carrey in the mask. Like, y'all gonna be like, man.
So this the remix.
All right, let's get it.
So this is the remix, which is crazy. We were just talking about why they don't do remixes no more.
Check it. Yo, she wanted my black sea or I want a watermelon. The type to spark a heart or Noah's Ark a felon. Inundated with couple-like thoughts. Previously gravitated to the criminal vault. Now I see it as a loss to toss up utopia. To play the block or jeopardize stroking ya. I can't get killed before we bring forth Zenobia. My third child who brought the oligarchs dystopia. Packing biscuits. Every dry cracker ain't a Triscuit. Goldfish get Cheez-Its twisted. Like the blunt bill, me I beha get lifted. But unlike dude, want a woman never spit it unless prompted to consensually. Now I'm in it. Haha, landed. Now I'm in it. The aftermath of the body crafted. Pretzels make your schnitzel whistle and bring the fresco. Look out below before I let go. Heard from miles away by dolphins. Echo. Had to sock it to ya cause homie said so. With my black queen like Tempest Bledsoe Vanessa. God bless ya. Yeah. Don't mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser, Vanessa. So God bless ya. Yeah. I don't mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, check it. Yo, sometimes I don't wanna fuck. I wanna feel safe enough with you to open up. Had to double up the walls. Reinforce the barricade. Everyone is tender fucking. Can I sing a serenade? For real, yo. What's the deal? Say it with your chest. Let me know that it's real. Then look me in the eyes. Hands holding both of your thighs. So the vibe by the time when you're done with life. And you're Vanessa. God bless you. Yeah. Don't mean to stress you. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser, Vanessa. So God bless you. Yeah. Don't mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, bookshelf to the dresser. Yes, sir.
Oh, I got questions on this one. Yo, because I wasn't here for the first go around.
Vanessa. God bless you. mean to stress ya. I got back rubs if you're feeling under pressure. Massage your brain, massage.
All right, when you said every dry cracker ain't a Trisket, explain that shit.
Okay, so I'm saying every cracker ain't a cracker. You know what I mean? So like,
Okay.
every person with European ancestry, to me, European ancestry alone doesn't make you a cracker, right?
It's a spirit. My
Yeah,
bad.
just like every, just being African and melanated don't make you a nigga. So to
Nah.
me, a cracker is somebody who's working on the other side to oppress other people. So a beneficiary of a white supremacist or racist state, but also working to oppress other people. So to me, Clarence Thomas, black as can be, is a cracker. You know what I mean?
Hold up. He's not a cracker. He's what I would like to call a graham cracker. Cause that
He's a
nigga
graham cracker.
that nigga melanated. I said that shit before. He melanated. He looked like a cookie, but he's still a cracker. He's still a motherfucking cracker and shit.
Graham cracker.
I've never heard that before.
I've been saying that shit for years and shit, for at least 5 years now. Niggas got mad at me and shit.
Yo, he's a
But
graham
I got another question. When you said
Yeah.
like echo from miles away, and I was like, yo, is that I know you said like the Echo the Dolphin shit, but I'm like, I hear the jazz playing in the background. Is that a Miles Davis line?
I wasn't thinking Miles Davis. I was talking about ejaculating with such force that it would be heard by dolphins miles away underwater, like pick up on the sonic, like oh shit, like I'm being disgusting.
That's still
like
I'm gonna say it's a double entendre then, in my mind. So I'm gonna just
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
say
it
it
could
relates
be
to Miles Davis.
unbeknownst to me, But like I remember, I like Ghostface and Capadon, and he's like, he said, I gush. He says, what do he say? I jizz like a giant, bust wombs out the sockets. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those.
I get it. It's the
being nasty.
So there was another line that hit me crazy. You say, yo, sometimes I don't even want to. You say, yo, hold on, say that line. You say, I don't want to fuck.
I don't want to fuck. I want to be safe enough with you to open up.
Bro, that shit hard as fuck, yo. That's real shit, yo.
Nah, for
That's
real
shit.
It's harder, I feel, to find
Women
somebody
don't
to
know
open
about
up
that shit.
than somebody to smash. It's really harder. It's really harder. It really is. So it's not just about having a smash buddy. It's like having somebody who could actually take off your armor and be vulnerable with. Because like, as men, we have to play defense against everybody in the world, all this stuff. We got to be the hardest outside to survive. And it's like, when I come inside, do I want to argue with you? Do I want to have to keep the armor on with my girl? Like, nah.
That's heavy. It's heavy.
So
that's crazy because I've heard women say like, yo, what's the biggest ick? Oh, when I said the guy was too emotional, I would say he was too guarded off. Then he cried in front of me, and I got the biggest ick, and I just lost all attraction to him. I'm like, then why did you ask him to be emotional with you? I'm like, yo, I'm like, why ask? Like, I don't know if you ever seen damn, I'm a big anime fan. There's this show on Netflix called Blue Eyed Samurai, and yeah, it's about a samurai. You find out later on in the show that it's actually a woman. She's posing as a man, but she was a woman. She had to pose like a man, so they wouldn't kill her or whatever. But her mother ends up, if they go back when they go back in time, she ends up marrying her off to this guy, and mother's telling her like, "Oh, to be feminine, this and this, all this other shit." So he realized she has like potential like as a fighter. So he was like, yo, show me who you are, not just like who your mother wants you to be. So she actually shows him that she's actually a trained, fighter. And the guy, he was a disgraced samurai. So when he finds out how good she is as an actual fighter, he's like, he loses all interest in her. He's like disgusted, like, ugh. And I'm like, it's the same shit. It's kind of like, don't ask me to be like, yo, be vulnerable around you and show me who you are. And then like when I do that, you're just like, I got the ick. Like, I mean, I guess it's a new generation thing, like with the ick and all that. I don't know what that shit is.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounds more like a younger, low frequency kind of Instagram social media phrase or something. And
I mean, that's just another way for girls to breed more serial killers out here. Like dudes that's out here like, I'm already trying to not bust my gun, but guess what? Now I'm gonna bust my gun even more because she said
more with tears in their eyes.
she didn't respect me, so I'm gonna kill more ops. Like, and I just be walking down the street just trying to get some milk and shit. Like, yo, this nigga look like a nigga that could be an op, yo. I get shot
he's
over
wearing
some
the
bullshit.
same. He's wearing the same color my op likes.
Yo, what that blue be about? What that red be about? It was just the color of my. It was the colorways of my sneakers and shit. Boom, Plainfield man killed it.
Crazy.
Well, let's hope not.
Empire fallen.
You're hitting something on the head, like in terms of emotional intelligence. That like just because we're dudes, we need a refuge too. We need a refuge too. Like I'm not Rico from Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My man's son got kidnapped, cut his finger off. My man got shot in the head. He's like, happens all every day. Where's the pack? Let's keep moving. Like, nah, like that is a reason to like calm down. Like, I like how Prodigy, before he passed, remember he commented on the that Cameron interview, and he was like, yo, there's levels to this shit. Like if there's a person next door chopping up bodies,
serial killer.
Like,
yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yo, bro, like that's not snitching. Like,
that was ridiculous. I said, what the fuck?
He
is
said,
he
I'll
talking
probably
about?
move. He said,
I'll probably move. Kill him.
I love Cam, but that was the most ignorant shit I ever heard him say in my life. I was like, bro, yeah, that's beyond.
He caught heat for that for a long time too. I don't want to get too far off here. We got 2 tracks left to get through.
This is Empire Fallen is really the official last track, and then Back to the Drawing Board again is like a bonus track. But I wanted to end the album with the Empire Fallen because at the end of the day, any system that creates an ugly duck or puts anybody in a position as an ugly duck where they're undervalued or subjugated, I could paint whatever type of fictional picture in my universe, and in this one, they lose in the end. The meek shall inherit the earth. So this is about toppling the regime. You know what I mean?
All right, let's get it. Empire Fallen. Produced by Vanilla.
Yeah. Like a penny with a hole in it. Going across the globe with it. Yeah. Yo, broke man playing catch with the hundreds, but my currency is defined by loving. You seem broke to me if you put it on money, cause some days it rain, some days sunny. So what you gonna do when your pension's suspended? House foreclosure, car repossession. You gonna take a shotgun to the face and end it? A man to up like the niggas you was dissing. Never thought your punk ass would be in this position. Your arms too short to box with God, Joe, you get it? I watch the rich and the broke life pivot. The meek shall inhabit the earth this minute. So keep the same energy and don't be timid. The gimmick is limited, spirit is infinite. The wretched of the earth can't finish and diminish. I watched it, I saw it, I did it, I lived it. The empire coming down, return of the Jedi. They're screaming out apocalypse, me, I'm on the red eye. The empire falling down, return of the Jedi. They're screaming out apocalypse, me, I'm on the red eye. The empire falling down, return of the Jedi. They're screaming out apocalypse, me, I'm on the red eye. The empire coming down, return of the Jedi. They screaming out apocalypse, me, I'm on the red eye, me, I'm on the red eye, me, I'm on the red eye. They screaming out apocalypse, me, I'm on the red eye, I'm on the red eye, I'm on the red eye. They screaming out apocalypse with this shit, yo. Trained by Yoda in the Dagobah, came with the vendetta to behead a predator. Whether alien or Homo sapien, I'm getting ya. Get off my planet. Behold the messenger who snapped the neck of the wicked tyrant. Put an end to an era, yo, his reign was violent. Yo, raid the riches of the Vatican, back to the poor folk. in the struggle battling, homeless to owners, tyrants to grossness, downtrodden, forgotten, enlightened with diplomas, sovereign, enormous, excellent performance. Those who ignored us couldn't dust our floor crust, cast out locusts, corner case closures. Watch a Rothschild be synonymous to roaches. When I pass gas, feel an ominous explosion, melts away the nostrils of the lucky soul chosen, gifted aromas. Coming down, return of the Jedi. The screaming out apocalypse me, I'm on the red eye. Vampire falling down, return of the Jedi. They screaming out apocalypse me, I'm on the red eye. Vampire falling down, return of the Jedi. They screaming out apocalypse me, I'm on the red eye. Vampire coming down, return of the Jedi. They screaming out apocalypse me, I'm on the red eye. Me, I'm on the red eye. Me, I'm on the red eye. They screaming out apocalypse me, I'm on the red eye. I'm on the red eye. I'm on the red eye. They screaming out apocalypse with this shit.
We keep managing correctly. Do you really believe I would have a nigger run our family business?
Damn.
Of course not. Neither would I.
There we go. That's Empire Falling.
That first verse, I'm assuming they're just speaking of the people from the upper echelon. When things aren't going their way, they're quick to end it all for themselves, as opposed to the people that they talk down upon, who have been living in the circumstances for years and are like, yo, man, the fuck up, bro. Now you just hit the level that we on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. 100%. Yo, I said something. We both know Yoda, right? Gerald.
Yes.
Yo, Gerald said something to me in high school that I remember, I never forgot, and now it's happening. He like shook my hand. He was like, "You're gonna struggle all your 20s and some of your early 30s, but you're gonna get yours before you're 40." And then let go of my hand. And like that was one of the last combos we had in person before we all graduated. He just said, "Yo, Spirit told me to tell you that." And then just like he walked down the street. He walked down, it was down the hallway in the main hall in the high school. And I don't know, man. Shit's been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's starting to turn around.
This nigga Gerald is like, remember in the Hollywood films and shit, they call it mystical black Negro and shit. That nigga just come out of nowhere.
He's that dope, yo. He's an anomaly.
This nigga told me some shit. I forgot what the fuck he said. We was playing chess one day. He was like, yo, this chess not checkers, you know what I'm saying? Because you're so used to sliding around and shit, you're gonna have to start making boss moves and secure your queen. I said, huh, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Checkmate. I'm like, yo, hold on, go back to this. What are you saying and shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about,
He's a wise
nigga?
man. He's a wise man, you know. But yeah, trained by Yoda and a Dagobah, came with a vendetta to behead a predator. You know.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that shit. Now let's go into these lines in the second verse. Like, so you said to behead a predator and shit. What is the whole breakdown of that shit?
Well, I mean, I'm diametrically opposed to evil. So like when someone, a predator preys on somebody, usually that they think is weaker or they believe cannot defend themselves. So, I feel like a Jedi when it comes to hip hop. I'm not with the Empire. I'm with defending the underdog. You know what I mean? So I said, watch a Rothschild be synonymous with roaches. You know what I mean? Melt away the nostrils of the lucky soul chosen with gifted aromas. I said, when I pass gas, you'll feel an ominous explosion. Melt away the nostrils of the lucky soul chosen, gifted aromas. You know what I mean? So it's just about bringing the pain to the oppressors, like 100%. This song is like, yo, we coming for you. The meek shall inherit the earth, right? Well, that time is now. So you all high and mighty. Once the dollar means nothing, then what are you gonna do? When your pension is suspended, then what are you gonna do? Man, we've been recycling. We've been putting plastic bags on our feet as boots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we've been figuring it out. Our families have been figuring it out. None of us have a silver spoon. So when that silver means nothing, what are they gonna do? When they're being guarded by folks who are getting paid and they can't pay them, or the money means nothing, they're gonna stop guarding them. That royal family ain't gonna be royal. Man. They gonna get got.
Living off the least getting the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like that. Damn, that shit's
And
that
so
shit's
the
fucking hard, yo.
Empire's falling down. Return of the Jedi. They screaming out apocalypse. Me, I'm on the red eye. By the time they're burning up to it, we gonna be off to some other place, you know. So that's what that's about. And then I took a clip from what's that shit? Trading Places, where he's like, "You think I let a nigger run the business?" And he's like, "Of course not." So like, I don't expect that are in the music industry or that are breaking underground artists that happen to be Zionists to like hear this and be like, "That's my shit," you know? Nah, fuck them.
Yeah. I got another question, because when you said something about Jedi, I know that I've seen you in pictures with Styles P. I know Styles P has talked about this before. And I know Mickey Fax. I don't know if he's the one who coined the term, but like you talked about the relationship between hip hop and martial arts and how like there should be levels and shit like that. Is that like a direct correlation to like the idea of like the true MC being like a Jedi? How like Styles P would say like, well, like, oh, I'm a Jedi, and like when you see another Jedi's power level and shit like that, or is it just like or it was more like a play on words?
It's definitely both. Styles P is definitely a
Okay.
Jedi. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Jay Electronica, Jedi. You know,
Yes.
Lupe Fiasco, Jedi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jedis. And I feel like if a line was drawn in the sand, right, and cats just had to choose, like, okay, what do you represent? If we needed soldiers to fight on this side, what side do you fall on? Do you fall on the my master? Like like for example, DJ Khaled has so much to say about Tyler the Creator. He don't got shit to say about what's happening to his own people in Israel because his paycheck's coming from some Zionists. And to me, money is not worth that. I cannot. To me personally, even though we all pay taxes and we're in this system, if I know that I'm generating money directly for cats that are taking millions and millions and giving it to obliterating my people, I'd at least have to say something. He had more smoke for Tyler the Creator talking about his music than actual people murdering his people. That's something we have to look at. You know what I mean? So to me, that's not a Jedi. That's the dude who went Anakin. You know what I mean? On the other side.
He went Anakin.
I mean, he's actually Palestinian, you know? So like he
is.
Sure he feels. There's no way he can't feel, but he feels like muzzled. And to me, it's like, dog, I'll get it off the garbage can before you know what I mean? If it means I gotta fuck with them. Nah, he's big enough to start over again somewhere else than being tied up with folks that is literally you're funding your own folks' genocide. Trick the wisdom with my what did he say? Police begging me to give him my gun. Trick my wisdom with the system that imprisoned my son. Like fuck that.
Son, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not giving guns back to the police. Fuck that. Like no. We'll buy your guns. Fuck out of here. Nah. Nah. So to me, I just wanted to end it like on some like, nah, they gonna get theirs in the end. Like it won't last forever. It won't last forever.
You reap what you sow. It's just how it goes. I mean, the meat sharing ahead of the earth, like Nas said, and what the fuck was that? What goes around comes around and shit.
100%. They say everybody got it coming back to them 1,000 times over.
1,000 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So on some like Jay-Z in my lifetime type shit, I want to be able to watch it.
Listen, me personally, like that conflict that they got going over there, I think I'll put it like this. We don't really have a dog in that race. But the two opposing sides, I kind of feel like I'll put it like this. Like at the end of the day, people are pretty much fighting over almost the same ideals, but not really. It's kind of like, all right, this was my house. You came over, kicked me out of my house, and told me I gotta go to another place and shit. Like you know, we're all grown ups at this point. It's kind of like the earth is big enough for everybody to live and not have these conflicts that we're in. So I'm like, what is the real conflict that we have here? Like, you could have just moved your shit a couple like a state over and said, all right, we're gonna make Israel over here. You didn't have to make Israel in the same place that people already live in. Who told you that's where Israel's at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No
So
disrespect to the people who's occupying that place, but I'm like, who told you need to come over here and say, yo, you know that land where y'all living at right now? This is our land now and shit. Like,
no,
it,
I'll tell
it's
you exactly. We do have dogs in the race because our tax dollars pay for it. So that's why I believe.
yeah, I know,
But the
I know
Balfour
that.
Agreement was made, you know, between the United States, the UK, and then this group of Ashkenazi Jews, and the same people who made that agreement to say, like, you know, which place should we settle? Excuse me, which place should we rape and pillage and then take over? They're the same ones that have us speaking English versus whatever languages we would have been speaking. This is the same people who came over here to the United States and said, fuck these Native Americans. We're going to just push them all over in terms of the Trail of Tears. What we're seeing happen over the past 75 years in Palestine is a trail of tears happening to them. Even right now, saying go south to Gaza, go south of Gaza, keep going until you reach the border of Egypt. That's a trail of tears that's happening, and it's state funded. So similarly, when we have like issues with, yo, why are we supporting Ukraine? We got shit here to do. I mean, even more money's going to Israel. So like we could have been fed everybody. There should be no homelessness here. We should have been had free universal health care. My boss is from Serbia, and they have universal health care over there. They have free education. If you want to be a doctor, you can go from high school to college to a doctorate based on how much you want to do something. They have it open. And I think we have all the resources, but they're being rerouted by some like imperial white supremacists. And so we do have the resources to fix all the problems in this country, but a lot of our resources are going to kill people abroad. And as Black people, you know, we're the Palestinians here. You know what I'm saying? Native Americans, Africans, we've been subjected to this. We see a two-state solution in America. Look at the reservations. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you negotiate with a terrorist regime. So I don't fuck with no occupying force. I don't want nothing. If you rob somebody and took their car, I don't want to drive in that car. You know what I mean? If you rob somebody, raped their people, and took their house, I don't want to live in that house. If this entire land over here, like, yo, we stole it from these niggas, fuck them. Yo, come over here and enjoy the fruits of Tel Aviv. I don't want to party if it means that the way you got it was ill-gotten. So the thing is, they have a revisionist history and a history of throwing the stone and hiding their hands. And then even if we look at Africa, the Congo, Sudan, you will find out the beneficiaries of all of this, and the ones who are responsible for the destabilization of all these countries happen to be European powers, but not Eastern Europeans, Western Europeans, the British, the Spanish, the French, the Portuguese, the Dutch, right? Israeli. Uzi's an Israeli gun. You find out like a lot of these South Africaners are Israeli, you know, and the folks that after, okay, so the Balfour Agreement was in 1917, where the UK and US said, let's make Israel here. And there were already
Which I never understand that, and that's the biggest issue I have, because I know a lot of people they're not, their history isn't great, so they believe that, like when I talk to some people of who are a little younger, they're like, oh well, you know, Israel was. I said, well, Israel did not exist until after fucking World War II, bro. That shit was not a
1948.
thing. There was no state. It did not exist. They told them this is where Israel is, and I'm like, there's so much land. Y'all could have picked anywhere. Why did y'all pick here to make this land? So I'm just like, my whole thing is like, okay, y'all beefing, y'all have this whole beef and shit, which it's not really a beef. It's more of a matter of like, okay, who was here first? Was it their land? All right, then get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that hard. It's not that complicated. Everybody's trying to make it a more complicated issue than what it is. If it's my crib, you come to my crib and say, get the fuck out. No, it's my crib. You get the fuck out. Simple as that. Let's just keep it like that. But people can't. It's just like, oh, well, the religion said this, and I don't give a fuck who was here first. Who they was their land? All right, you get your ass the fuck up out of here, yo. You could have went to another spot, right? Can't you go a couple of fucking miles down the road? All right, you be good. All right, be good. Why do you need this land? Because, like you said, the United States and the UK government told them, oh, we got to occupy this land. So this land over here is not good enough for you, right? Nah, it's not good enough. But you want the same people who was living in the land to move to that land that you said is not good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like that's
about the whole thing, right? So after World War II and the Nazis fell, right? The US and UK said, we're going to find another place for you guys because of what happened to you during the Holocaust. They were looking at Australia and Uganda before Palestine, and they settled on Palestine, or they chose to invade and rape and pillage Palestine. But what's crazy is if Ashkenazi white Jews deserve their own land after a 12-year Holocaust, what do we deserve as black people in this country? If we follow the same logic, okay, let them have this. What do we deserve? And then here's another thing, too.
Don't talk about it no more. It's the past. But remember 9/11.
Right. I'm speaking English right now because of it. You know what I mean? Like,
remember 9/11.
Nah, but remember the Alamo.
Yeah, remember the Alamo.
They say remember the Holocaust. So it's type ill to think about that. And then two, my thing is this too, with all these weapons Israel has and these firepower, there's still neo-Nazis. There's still white supremacists. Like, you didn't clap back at Germany. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bad. Wherever Auschwitz is, there should be a paradise there for the Jewish people who are, you know what I'm saying, hurt by Germans, by Nazis. It's like, because Nazis hurt us and Germans hurt us, we're going to direct our attention to these Palestinians who had nothing to do with the Holocaust. But now, so, and I look at it, it's like it's 3-tiered or possibly more. But UK, Queen of England, Queen of them, fuck that royal family. US, presidents, US military and complex, fuck them. My dad was in the military. My life didn't get better because he killed people in Vietnam. For real. And then the Israeli government. So those three things, we talk about ops, fuck all three of them. That's where I stand diametrically opposed. Those are my ops. Not a nigga hating because I got Jordans. My chain look like it is weak to me, bro. Like, I mean, I zoom out. That's the thing too. Some people are so low, they just zoomed in on they issues. You know what I'm saying? I zoomed out. Like, I'm a brother with a passport. Feel me? Like, I seen other things, and I've gotten to meet people across all types of walks of life. And I'm an ESL teacher, so in my class, I got refugees from Poland, refugees from Ukraine, refugees from Russia, from Turkey, from Burkina Faso, from all these different places. And so I hear their stories and I hear what's going on in their country. And they're like, even white Eastern Europeans are like, yeah, man, we were good until US came and bombed us. I'm like, damn, what happened? And these are blue-eyed, blonde-haired white people that were invaded by the Nazis in Serbia, and Belgrade got bombed. And they were saying how the US bombed them after the Nazis bombed them. It's like they got to a Serbian, they look at the Nazis the same way as the U.S. or the U.S. the same way as the Nazis. They said when the Nazis came into Serbia, they bombed their museums and their libraries to destroy their history first before they started annihilating their people. So it's bigger than one evil. It's a bunch of evil working together. And I feel like until the folks that's like being oppressed by these evil powers start to form fists and get it together, we'll never win, because one of us can't take out a fist. Right now, they formed a fist. The English, the Dutch, the French, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Israeli, the UK, they formed a fist. They had a thing called the Berlin Conference and the Scramble for Africa, and they got together and said, okay, yeah, you might speak this way, and you might say, como estás, but let's kill all these niggas and take their land together. Cool? Treaty of Tordesillas? Cool. All right, Portuguese, you kill all them niggas in Brazil, we're going to kill all them niggas in we're going to form a Brazil. It wasn't a Brazil before. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to Spaniards, we can oppress them. English, you take up. You know what I mean? They're organized in their oppression. So we have to be united and organized in our revolution. So we have to see the human in us that's getting killed in Palestine. We have to see the human in us that's getting killed in Sudan, in the Congo, and here You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when they take our resources, when we pay taxes, and they say, yeah, I know you niggas need healthcare. I know you niggas need a better educational system, but fuck that. I'm going to send the money over here to expand the U.S. empire. We have to find a way to destabilize that. And in the book, The Spook Who Sat by the Door by Sam Greenlee, he said that until it comes to a critical mass, the U.S. is going to have to make a decision. If there's a revolution in this country, are they going to continue? Because resources are slim. And I'm hoping that enough folks inside the military and inside the IDF has some form of conscience and some type of coup d'etat takes place where there are enough people inside already with the conscience and they say, nah, this got to stop and we're no longer going to fight these wars. Matter of fact, we're not going to listen to these unqualified leaders. Like folks have, I'm not the biggest, you know what I mean, Fidel Castro or Che Guevara fan, but I respect the man that gets on the field and fights for his own army versus fucking Joe Biden or Trump or Obama who could sit down, press a button, and send some kids out there. Che was on the front lines. Fidel was on the front lines. I respect the man.
So my man from Ukraine and shit. My man from Ukraine was on the front lines. And this dude is an actor. This is a fucking actor.
Come on. So you know what I mean? So like literally it's some old rich folks that's sending a bunch of young people to get killed. And
crazy.
Yeah, I want that to change. So that's what Empire Fallen is about. It's about connecting the dots and seeing how like one struggle is related to another struggle. You know what I mean? And if we all rise up at the same time, there's no way they could keep the foot on all of our necks at the same time. And whoever gets free first, yeah, we organize there, build up, and then we help the next man, You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, it's a human family. And if we look at who's been giving the most pain to this human family, no person, no group of people, like we all have, you know, slime within us, you know what I'm saying? Positive and negative in every community. We could point to this. They say, what about Rwanda? And then you're like, oh, well, the Israelis gave guns to the Hutus and they were under British colonialism and purposely oppressed so just like they did with the Sinhala and the Tamils in Sri Lanka. So we always see, even when there's a genocide and it looks like it's just two brown people fighting, you find out it's somebody white giving them the guns and they from Western Europe. You know what I'm saying? So like we got to look at that, yo. Eventually these cats can't keep throwing stones and hiding their hands. What's happening with Israel right now with them trying to block, like I've been getting flagged all types of shit, bro. They locking my account up and shit for posting people getting killed. And it's like, yo,
I know they just Scream 3 is fucking done. Cause one girl, she was posting about this shit. And the other one, I guess she was in solidarity with them. So there is no Scream 3. Scream 3 is a wrap because I guess the backers were Jewish and they're like, nah, we're not going.
Yo, but you know what? Jewish Zionists. Like we're gonna discriminate.
Yes. Let's make a distinction.
Yeah, because yo, they just passed some shit that says anti-Semitism, anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. That's like saying
it's not the same thing though.
It's not at all, but they're trying to make it, and to me, that's how they throw their stone and hide their hand behind. Oh, that's why it's like, yo, we're Semites, we're Afro-Asiatic people. That's it. Does not include Europeans. It doesn't. You know, the Hebrew makes them attached to that, but that's
or
it.
Kemites, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, it's.
Hold on, I'm talking too smart on here, yo. I'm a dumbass nigga, yo. Don't kidnap me, yo. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't read books. I don't watch the news. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, man. So that's what Empire Fallen is about, bro. I would like to see a fall to all evil, man. Wherever it lives, whatever color it is, doesn't matter. If you're oppressing another person, I don't fuck with you. And then the last joint is Back to the Drawing Board again. And that's just...
And is that a bonus track?
That's the bonus track, yeah.
Oh.
You want to let it rip? Y'all ready to hear it?
Let it rip, yo.
All right, here we go. Back to the Drawing Board again. Produced by Oleg.
Yeah. Once again. Sometimes you gotta start over again after you start over. Y'all know what to do. Yo. So what you wanna do when your life, they ask me? I train, plane, bus, walk, Uber, and taxi. To meet, greet, recite shit, I like rapping. I love mics, they say Vion loves tapping. OGs respect them and know that he reps them. And if there was a question, oh my representing, Duke, we could be like Wolverine and Sabretooth. Adamantium through your abdomen with use healing factor. Recover as I slice a rapper, Baki the grappler. Knock your ass backwards like Bizarro. Peace to the DJ, Napoleon the legend, Saint Seiya on replay. Believe me, killing MCs ain't easy. Without rap, still wash your windows with a squeegee. Whether Mario or Luigi, my fire flower power make the ass get beneath me. Somebody walked by, knocked out the chord. Say what, back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Say what, back to the drawing board. Your girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash your car same day, another job hired you. Yeah, but so you thank the Lord, back to the drawing board. Yo, sometimes you gotta start over. Break up, move away, heal your heart, soldier. No, it's not over, new beginnings. Take growth with pains. It might seem like it's over, but there's more to gain. For sure, I've been through it many times before. Who am I to judge? I've been high and low. From rolling in dough to nowhere to go. Also played the fool too and fell in love with a hoe. Problematic. Try to fix me, I'm an addict. To gain experience points is a habit. Level up and take a look within. No, you are not a duplicate. Believe in yourself. Maneuvering lucrative like Marty on Ozark. Go hard but go smart, lay low. No fancy shit or gold carts. Got epiphanies, eventually get so large, respected in history. Like symphonies from Mozart, somebody walked by, knocked out the chord, y'all. Back to the drawing board. Lost your pen and you lost your sword. Say what, back to the drawing board. Your girlfriend left you, your job fired you. Crash your car same day, another job hired you. Yeah, but so you thank the Lord. Say what, back to the drawing board. One take, baby. Start over. You know what I'm saying? You be at the bottom, you know what I mean? But soon, just keep climbing. You gonna make it out. So says the ugly duck. It's fuck. You sure is ugly.
Hey, there we have it.
One
Ugly
take
duck
Lyle in
as
this
fuck.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, man. I recorded that joint in one take. I did ad libs and stuff after, but I spit it straight through. No
Yo,
punching.
that was a ride right there.
Yeah, man. Cause like, yo, man, like I don't do the rapping over the vocals on the live shows and stuff. Like we're from that era where it's like put on an instrumental and spit. These dudes, bro, I've been to shows where cats will just jump up and down and ad lib their vocals. Nah, for real, man. So raising the bar, man. I just like to say that earlier. You said a Nas comparison, man. Y'all seen Nas at Barclays rap for 4 hours straight, instrumentals, breath control crazy. You know what I mean? This dude's 50 years old. You know, we as younger folks, we gotta come with it, man. Like we can't let down. And I feel like as a Jedi, right? We can't let them cats be the only ones with the lightsabers. These niggas is like, we slicing right here with the lightsaber, like, you know. They slap boxing. We knocking cats out. So yeah, back to the drawing board. It's just like it's reiterating that you can start over.
It's
And
almost like
literally,
Star Wars. It's like when there were no more Jedi left, and then Obi-Wan was like retraining Luke. It's kind of like we have a limited amount of Jedi left, guys who actually practice the craft. Everybody else is like, yo, just punch in. Like I noticed, like if you listen to a lot of new music, because my engineer, he's a young guy. He engineered for a lot of people. Like I don't know if you just noticed Cat Lil Mabu. He works with him. He worked with a lot of drill rappers, but it's like they'll punch like 4 bars. They'll do 4 bars, and then before their last bar is done, they'll punch in and go right into the next one. And I was like, well, how do they perform that? He was like, I don't know.
Wow, good question. How the hell do you perform that if you're always punching it?
He's like, I'm just the engineer. Like they just rhyme on top of each other, and I'm like, all right, that's a little weird, like, but whatever.
yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks. So Shabam Sadiq had an album called Purveyors of the Lost Art. And I just like to be in that lineage, man. I want to, when I rap, put a smile on the face of my OGs. I don't want them to look at me and shake their head like, look at these. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, yo, I want them to be proud. And I think, yo, the whole concept of Ugly Duck is this, bro. Like, I spit the same. These verses have been here forever. Some of this shit is on. I'm trying to think. There probably a verse or two from this album that I wrote in high school. So I've been spitting it all over and over and over and over. And it's like, yo, the more I move around, the more I get in front of people. Like, yo, like that's nice though. You know what I'm saying? I impressed Tretch with the flow. Tretch was walking through Lincoln Park. I said, yo, cut the beat. Yo, Tretch, and spit directly to him. And then he was like, yeah, came around. Now I'm building with Tretch. Freaking Large Professor. You know what I'm saying? The cat that did 4 beats on Illmatic, man. Comes around. I'm in New York at Smoking Beats, which I encourage everybody to come out to. And the Lower East Side is run by Dead Prez. They got their own smoke shop in the Lower East Side. It's on Orchard Street. Smoking Beats. Lord Nez started that. And it would be M1, Large Pro, and Lord Nez running the joint. And like, for me to have a Large Pro bob his head to my shit, oh, that means a lot more than somebody local telling me, oh, you need to come harder.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So we got Abby O'Doon for the Negros Americanos Take Flight album. I mean, it could have been done better, you know what I mean? It is what it is when it came out. But we got Abby O'Doon on there, man, from the Last Poets. And we got Mr. Van Blake on that album. And to me, it's like, I just want to make sure my elders and OGs feel pleased. You know what I mean? Kathleen Cleaver from the Black Panther Party. That's another one of my OGs. Yo, when I finished my first album, I handed it to her, bro. She's on the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I drop something, I'm not really worried about Rosenberg liking it or not. I'm worried about the OG. For real, he ain't put in no work for our community. I mean, like on some real shit in comparison to Kathleen Cleaver, I would feel some type of way if Kathleen Cleaver didn't like my shit, or if Abby O'Doon or Yewale didn't like my shit more than any like Zionist radio host. You know what I'm saying? So that's the lineage. That's the lineage, man. I want to put a smile on Mr. Plummer's face when I drop my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause.
Nah, facts. And yo, we gonna send him a link to this for sure, yo. And
we gotta go back. I want to go back and listen to that Rosenberg track. Replay that joint because I wasn't on here.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. The link gonna be in the bio. I got kids running around here. I've been potting all day. I got dinner to make. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Appreciate you so much, both of y'all.
No problem. Yeah, these kids going crazy over here. You know what I'm saying? But
Dad, we starving.
Nah, for real. You now you get it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm glad that you released this.
Yo, when
like
did the
I said,
mail ladies get so fly? What's going on, yo?
But shit, my bad. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad that you released this. I've been living with it for a while. Rise and Shine, Lawrence, amongst some of my favorite on here. Tempest Bledsoe with the Vanessa. Now that I really know what Give It All I Got really is about, this song is definitely heavy for me right now. Yeah, this shit is fire. I'm glad it's out for the public. I'm glad everybody gets
that shit is fire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he been telling me about it for a while. He was like, yo, I listened to Lyle's album. I'm telling you, man. Like, when this shit come out, I'm like, yo, send me a link. You're like, nah, it's private. I said, no, tell me about the shit. No, tell me about this album I can't hear and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this was the one I was talking about. This is the one.
It's been done for a while, and the next shit is like I'm so over this because it's old to me. It's new because I'm releasing it. You know what I mean? But the projects, there's gonna be a 4-part what's it, quadrilogy, because it's 4, I guess, that I'm doing with a dude named Late for Dinner. He's producing it entirely. Late for Dinner is me and him. We got some super ill shit on some Gangstar type shit, like with him producing a whole joint. It's a concept album. I started it last year. My dad died. It's called Dad, Destroy All Demons. And I'm telling you, it is probably, this shit is hard, but the stuff I got coming is way more potent. And it's going to burn the ears off of devils when they listen to it. And it's going to provide comfort for anybody who's been afflicted when they listen to it. So that's the purpose. If my shit gets on a Obama playlist or something, I didn't make hip hop. I made it. Nah, for real. Like the devil's supposed to hate it. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to be an easy listen for somebody. Like if I say assault and assaulter, you know what I mean? And like if somebody's an assaulter, they gonna feel some type of way, but good, because that's what I'm talking about. It's meant for you. A hit
Yeah.
dog hollers.
Mm.
I love y'all, man. I appreciate you for your time.
Yeah, yo, man. Thanks for
Definitely.
building. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I feel like this kind of went just exactly how it should have went. Started off real good. My nigga Mike got up in here. This is fire. I'm glad that it happened the way it happened. And yo, the link will be in the description. It's Ugly Duck Ass Fuck, released December 1st, literally yesterday. Hey, bandcamp.com if you want to come and support. You could purchase this at any price that you would like. And
You can put
anything
zero,
else you want to start off with?
you know what I mean?
Oh,
You can
what you
put
say?
it's name your price. So you put 0, get it for free. You could put 100 and pay a fee. You know what I mean? It's up to you. You can put $1. You can put 0. But I just want y'all to listen. That's above everything.
Y'all saying there's no music coming out of Jersey. We got all types of artists coming up here. If you're not supporting, then you part of the problem, not part of the solution. So
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. And I mean, eventually might put like a single or two on the streaming platforms, but right now, I don't see the benefit really. You know, because
Honestly,
yeah, right.
ooh, what a great
Yeah, you're right.
conversation.
You're right.
yeah,
That's a great conversation.
All right, let's say this, right? To make $100 off of a Spotify, right? I would have to get 150,000 streams. 150. That's a lot of people, yo. That's a lot of listens. Who said that we should quantify it that way? You know what I mean? And I feel like not taking part in like my older shit that is on Spotify. Cool, go ahead, listen to it. But this shit, nah. If you want it, it's here. I like MF Doom. MF Doom, I was listening before it was a Spotify or anything like that, but I would have to find his albums. And to me, I wanted it so bad, I found it. Blue in Exile, when he dropped Blow to Heavens, bro, they didn't make so many copies of that. They had it online. I ordered it. It never came. So then I ended up calling Sound in Color, the label at the time. And they were like, yeah, we're kind of backstocked, but yo, tell us your address and we'll send it directly to you. My bad. And I sought that because I wanted it, you know? So
Yeah.
my shit
Fire
is
album
a
too, by the
niche.
way. Below the
It's
Heavens,
niche.
one of my favorite albums.
It's amazing album, but it's not everybody to know about that album. But the folks who do know about it love it and appreciate it. So, you know, Blue, Exile, MF Doom, Quasimodo, whoever you want to call it, Most Quali. I'm part of a niche underground vibe, I feel. And so it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but whoever does like it really likes it because you didn't stumble across it. You sought it.
I feel like that's a heavy way to end it. Those are heavy words from my guy Lyle Omolayo. Mike Morgan, anything you want to say before we tap out?
Man, go cop that fucking album, man. I don't want to hear no more shit about this Jersey don't do this and yo, listen. We got music coming out all the time. If you guys not checking for it, we not checking for you, man. I don't want to hear about this shit. Get on the wave now. Don't get on it later. But like, yo, man, yo, I've been was fucking with him, but there you go. I been was fucking with him, but now this motherfucker Hollywood and shit now. Thank you.
Nah, and yo, real talk, yo, support, yo. Y'all spend money with these assaulters all day on various different
Facts.
services.
Listen, well, hold
Monthly,
it.
baby,
Wait. Hold up. Stop, bro. I can't. You already know my situation. I can't talk about that shit
All
right
right,
now.
now
I
out
got
on Bandcamp.
that
Lyle
man owe me
Omolayo is
money.
ugly.
That
Duck
man
as
owe me
fuck.
money right now.
Yeah. Nah,
He doing showing up
But
at
y'all,
my door.
appreciate y'all rocking out. Shout out to the viewers that's been rocking with us. This will be
Listen,
on
Cassie got most of the
YouTube,
money.
Facebook,
All I need is
and
like
Twitch.
35 grand, man. Go hook me up, bro. You stole my
Yo,
song, bro.
all right, yo. Take care, y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking out, and we'll see y'all on the next ep. You heard?
And for keeping it funky always.
Nothing left to do but win.
All right, peace out, y'all. Peace.